Good evening, my darling batlings. I hope everyone's had a fantastic day. Hello there in chat. Iron, glad to see ya.
I want to point out I respect the music beginning from Judgment.
Yep.
Rubber Belmont right there.
Yep, that's what happened to come up in the playlist.
Yep, which ironically enough, I am cosplaying at ACEN this Friday.
Yep.
With Lulu being Sypha.
Yeah, wish I could have made it this year to complete the trifecta.
Look, there's always another time, my dude. Like,
yeah.
we will look, if we see a Dracula, we'll take care of him for you, buddy.
If you see a Dracula, get a photo with him where you're like posing like you're going to fight him, and also call him a bitch.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Tonight, speaking of Draculas, tonight we are continuing Castlevania Lords of Shadow.
Yep, we are near the end of the game.
Yeah, we're in the final third.
There's only one part of this that I like aside from the final battle, and it is one of my favorite Easter eggs, which I could forgive this section of the game for.
Pardon me. With all that said, why don't we get this game started, shall we?
Yep. Oh boy.
Let's see. Also, I've come to make an announcement. My final exam grade came back. I told you two this, but I haven't told Brainy
the world.
But yeah, so my final exam grade came back. I got a 78.75% on the final exam. So it's a C, but hey, you know, it's gonna add towards the overall grade as a whole. So I checked for the exams wise section of my grade, and it says I'm at 94 something percent. So it's yeah, that's there's that.
Nice. Nice.
So once I see what the overall final grade is, I will know for certain how well I did in the class. But I'm sure it's going to be around an A, or a low A, maybe a high B or something like that. We'll see what happens.
Also, for the stream tonight, since we're near the end, I do have my Morningstar whip prop with me. So
excellent. We are heading into the Bones Forest. Dare I call this the Bone Zone?
Comes again with words of wisdom.
Oh, gee, I remember this place being a bitch.
Is angry now. Carmilla's betrayal has made him question his own faith. The Brotherhood means nothing to him anymore. He only wants his Marie back. He now has 2 pieces of the mask, and only one more to find to make it complete. He must travel now to the land of the dead, and
in the land of the dead, heck boy, ain't it grand? I'm the overlord of the underworld, 'cause I hold horror's hand.
Even one of his Brotherhood.
Yeah, so to people who have played the Castlevania series, if you know the trifecta of generals that Dracula usually holds in his court, you should already know who the last lord is.
Yep.
At least by reference. But if you do not, you're it.
I will say, to the few OGs that have been there since my very first debut, where I opened with a very off beat, given that there was a considerable delay in my headphones that I didn't know about at the time. Karaoke cover of Land of the Dead. I appreciate y'all.
Yep.
Also, I want to do a proper cover of that song sometime, because it's one of my favorite Aurelio Voltaire songs.
I mean, go for it. Also,
are you gonna give me the money
sucks.
Are you gonna give me the money to have all the stuff I need produced for it? You said go for it. You're gonna fund that for me? You gonna be my sugar daddy?
Nico, don't answer that.
Taken by a certain beautiful goddess of a woman. Thank you very much. No,
I'm going to be
Go ahead, take your time.
Yeah, I just gotta take the recycle can out to the alley. I'll be back. I forgot to get sooner.
But no, as I was gonna say, this place, in my opinion, the worst level in this entire fucking game. At least in my opinion.
I don't remember this level, so that makes me perturbed.
I think this place has the poison swamps.
So just like the dead bog.
Yeah, I think all I remember is you can easily get overwhelmed here, and if you're not aware of your surroundings, you can easily die, especially on Paladin.
Good thing I'm not playing on Paladin. You want to talk about worse levels? It would have to be one of the ones with the. It would have to be one of the ones with the Chupacabra.
Oh yeah, Chupacabra fucking sucks, but this one, I think, in my opinion, I had the hardest time on. I think this one is the one I had the hardest time on, especially with Paladin, though, because just you have to be very good with stringing blocks to like survive innate hits.
Yeah.
And Lord of Shadow punishes you heavily for messing up, so... Like I said, can't wait for Mirror of Fate. That's where it gets real fun.
Yep.
And then it goes downhill from there.
Yeah. Jumping ahead a bit, Lords of Shadow 2 is a real damp squib to end the saga on, in more ways than one.
See, it could have been, in my opinion, a redeemed version of Lords of Shadow, except for one part in that game, and that is the damn, oh god, the final boss in the stealth segments. I'm sorry, look, if you're, if you're as powerful as you are, you should be able to, like, tear through everything. You're not, like, a level 1 bitch.
Yeah. Even among the stealth segments, there's one particular that everyone agrees, universally agrees, is irredeemably bad, and that's the maze.
Yeah, definitely. Boss fights and everything in that game are very creative, I'm not gonna lie, except for the final boss, because, God forbid, ew. See, Mirror of Fate, they got it right. And I say, like, if they kept Lords of Shadow 2, or Lords of Shadow 1 for that matter, in that style, I feel like it would have been better.
Yeah, but it also probably would have been greenlit for a full project if they kept it in that style, because Castlevania was wanting to, Konami was wanting to, make Castlevania into a mainstream AAA franchise instead of a, decently selling series with a moderately sized, but still relatively niche fandom. Because that was the era of, like, everything's getting AAA remakes, whether it really needs it or warrants it.
Yeah, I mean, like, Castlevania, again, I'm gonna say, it was all about the music, the sprite work, and the ambiance. But at that point, when it went AAA, like, yeah, it's visually good and the combat is fun, but I'm not gonna lie, Lords of Shadow's music, as nice as the ambient music is, like, it's no, like, Bloody Tears or Vampire Killer or Simon's Theme or Beginning.
Yeah.
Or even Dance of Illusions. Like, all the music gets you pumped up to fight.
It fits
like,
the
you wanna fight.
It fits the mood of the atmosphere Lords of Shadow is trying to create, but it doesn't stay with you. You're not going to be able to hum any of those tunes or, like, recognize them when played back to you.
Yeah, I mean, the Waterfalls of Argotha is a take on Super Castlevania 4's waterfall cavern, but aside from that, like, if they had, like, remixes of certain themes playing against the boss fights, then maybe I would be like, okay, despite a lot of the boss fights being interesting, this one's final boss being exceptionally fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I will also say, like, on the music front, this isn't like me looking back and, like, realizing this later. At the time, I knew that the boss fight music for Lords of Shadow 2 when it came out when I first played it, because it was one of the first games I pre-ordered with my own money. Because, you know, I was still basically fresh out of high school. I knew that the boss fight music wasn't going to be anything like that's my vibe and like that I was going to remember. So I was playing this on PS3, and on PS3 you could load up songs from a USB drive or like hook an iPod up to it and play music off of there over the gameplay, rounding out the actual music in the game. And I did that with like every boss fight given the overarching narrative of the game. I played Devil is a Loser by Lordi, and it got me more pumped than the actual boss fight music did, to the point where I've not... to be fair, I haven't replayed it since launch, so I don't know what the original boss fight music sounded like, because I was just like, I would rather listen to Finnish heavy metal about how the devil's a loser and he's my bitch than listen to generic orchestral score. And now every AAA game has generic orchestral score instead of memorable tunes. Oh fuck! Speak of the Chupacabra, and he shall appear.
Oh god damn it! I was gonna say when I got Lords of Shadow 1, like I got the special edition, I got the shirt and everything because I was excited for it. I listened to the main soundtrack first through my first playthrough, and then through Paladin, I had the CD for Castlevania Chronicles, and I just jammed out to that soundtrack. Like I had the techno version of like Vampire Killer playing. Bloody Tears.
But like, having played a bit of Castlevania Chronicles myself for the first time recently, why the fuck does Vampire Killer go so god dang hard in the arranged version?
I was going to say, have you beaten in Chronicles?
No.
I'm gonna say this right now. Wait till you hear Simon's theme, and wait till you hear the final boss music. Do you want to know the name of the final boss track?
Yes.
You goddamned Bathead.
Oh.
That is the final boss music for that game. And when I had my mom help me upload the CD onto my like iPod, she's like, "You goddamn Bathead, what is this?" I'm like, I never heard of this track. And then I heard, and then I'm like pairing it with Chronicles and the CD, and I'm like, oh, so this is what replaced Black Knight from the original Castlevania.
So it's not often that I get to say this, but would you like to hear a fun fact about the Chupacabra?
Sure.
In the Japanese version, he's voiced by Hideo Kojima. So imagine this, but it's the creator of Metal Gear Solid.
Hideo Kojima is Chupacabra confirmed. Everyone write it down. Everyone get the ball books out. It's no wonder why he was batshit insane.
Yeah, he was the executive producer on this game as part of a way to oversee the project for the bigwigs at Konami and offered developmental ideas, which is also why in the console versions, when you beat the game, you can unlock
you get the eye patch.
You get the solid eye and bandana from Metal Gear Solid 4, because that was the newest in the series at the time.
Yeah, like I got it, but when I tried it on Gabriel, I was just like, this does not fit him at all.
Yeah, and it's not even in the PC version.
I mean, mind you, what I think would have been a really better idea to have like a throwback to the original Manias is like for Gabriel, like since this is a around the same time as Lament of Innocence, only a different timeline, give him Leon Belmont's outfit, or at least give him a Belmont outfit from one of the originals.
Yeah.
At least as a reward. Or like you beat Paladin and you get like probably like Simon's Chronicles outfit.
This game actually has some interesting developmental history that I wasn't aware of until I saw the video on Lords of Shadow 2's development and what went wrong with that from Matt McMuscles as part of his What Happened series. The initial idea for this game before Mercury Steam was brought in as a developer, and there's even a teaser trailer for it, and that is all that exists of it, was for basically a 3D take on the Metroidvania formula starring Alucard.
Here's the thing.
There's a concept trailer for it, and nothing made it past that point.
I know. I remember that seeing that trailer a little bit, because it was hinted towards them doing a new Castlevania, but instead they brought Symphony of the Night to the Xbox 360.
Yep.
So it was just like, okay. And fun fact about that port of Symphony of the Night, it has Lament of Innocence ending music as the credits for it.
Yeah, because the licensing rights for I Am the Wind had expired.
I Am the Wind, yeah. Yeah, but to counter that claim, but I know they wouldn't even do it, is from the PSP version of Symphony of the Night on the Dracula X Chronicles thing, they could have just played Mournful Serenade as the ending credits as well.
Yeah.
Like, that, in my opinion, they could have done, and people could fight me on this, like, if you wish to. Mournful Serenade, in my opinion, is a better ending track than I Am the Wind, just for the sheer fact that once you've beaten the game, like, true ending, the music has more weight to it. It's like Alucard finally moves on and lets go of, like, the guilt he had.
Yeah.
Or, like, whatever the struggles he's had.
It's a better narrative cap in terms of an ending theme than, a jazzy love song.
Yeah, plus I Am the Wind, funnily enough, you want to know where I compare that to in the game, at least.
Hold on one sec, just have to say this. Hi, Cloud.
Okay. Hello, Cloud.
Anyways, continue.
Do you want to know what I paired I Am the Wind with in Symphony?
Maria?
No. The bad ending when you kill Richter.
Yeah, I could see that.
In a way, because in a way, with I Am the Wind, when it says goodbye, my friend, in a way, it's like saying, like, yeah, that bloodline is now gone. Richter fell in battle under the wrong circumstances, and that in a way, humanity has lost one of their only few defenders against the forces of darkness.
Yeah, especially because if that ending had ended up branching off into its own timeline, that would have been before Richter was able to have any kids. So that would have ended the Belmont bloodline right there.
Yeah, which is why with my RPC on Gaia, which I use right now on streams, I had Nico born like between Dracula X and Symphony.
Okay.
Because he was just young at the time.
Yeah, because there's like a 5-year time skip in between then.
Yeah, and after that, like, it depends on where you want to go with it in the timeline, but Richter supposedly, this is actually what happened with Richter. He gave up the vampire killer, feeling disgraced that he got possessed by the Dark Priest, and he feels like that he's not like the Belmont or hero that people needs.
Yeah.
So he passed it on to the Morris family, which is Quincy Morris from the Bram Stoker novels.
Yeah.
And then from Quincy, it was passed on to John, and then John Morris, and then Jonathan Morris, because John died using it too many times.
Anyway, woe's more.
Death is strong. A witch holds power here, but I sense Gabriel is more than a match for her. The bones of his fellow warriors litter.
Yeah, this is where it brings into a weird choice of folklore that's actually fitting for the region, as opposed to a lot of the folklore that we see represented in Castlevania, where it's like, oh, we're bringing in the Baba Yaga, something that's actually Eastern European.
To her, telling her
Yeah, in a way. Also, welcome back.
I've been back for like the past 5 minutes, but I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to interrupt.
Lost.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I wanted to let you, you know, you were nerdgasming over this whole thing. I was like, I was not going to cut you off, my dude.
But no, with but yeah, with the whole lore of Castlevania, like, the games are fun, but in my opinion, if you really want a good way to look at the timeline, play through Lament of Innocence onward, and then do Lords of Shadow if you really want to look at the alternate. Because Lament is the definitive way, in my opinion, how the story began.
Yeah. This is its own splintered timeline.
Yeah, this one is same timeline. It's same time frame as Lament. Just the fact that, I'm not going to spoil the ending for... Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
This looks and sounds nothing like Keanu Reeves.
Who is your master?
No.
The king, of course. The king of the angels.
Who the fuck is this? This isn't John Wick.
Cast away, then.
God damn it.
I've never seen a John Wick movie.
I've never seen a John Wick movie.
I just know that he's also known as the Baba Yaga.
In the music box, can blue rose
This is the one reference I love.
pretty again?
Music box.
Bring Baba blue rose
Because of the music that is
Yeah.
played in there.
away to the land of the dead.
As someone who's played the original Vanias.
20
Yep.
bucks. Inside, you must pass the test and bring Baba Rose back. Baba will be young again. Oh, yes.
Look, it was either going to be John Wick, the actual Baba Yaga, or Baba O'Reilly.
Keys, oh bad scarecrow. Keys of 3.
Oh God.
3, and you will see.
No,
Baba
No, scratch that. I
Or
did
fortune
see
teller,
sort of
Baba.
Keys.
I was going to say, I sort of saw John Wick, but I thought John Leguizamo's character was Baba Yaga, not John Wick himself. And I'm like,
Yes,
I'm like,
yes,
okay, what? I don't get it.
Go. Go.
Okay, so music box time. The music box pretty.
Well,
it's,
first
like,
we have to get
very
the
easy.
keys. We have to get the keys, and then we
Yeah.
can use the music box.
Okay. Yeah. But no, the reason why this timeline also is, shall we say, very questioned by the fan base is what happens at the end of one of the DLCs, and I am not going to spoil that because I refuse to.
Yep.
This is just something people who have never played this version of the timeline need to experience.
Or the rabbit from Baba Is You. I always forget what that game is called because I don't associate
Oh,
the name
God.
Baba Is You with, yes, that game about merging rabbits.
I'm not going to question what that is about.
We have to shake the crows off.
Good lord.
But yeah, Baba Is You is just like an indie puzzle game.
Oh, okay. I didn't
was,
really touch much indie titles, so...
It was a popular, like, streamer title, like a year or so ago. One of those things
Makes
where,
sense.
like, it makes for good stream content, not because of, like, any, you know, haha funny meme bits, but just because, like, it's, like, apparently kind of, like, satisfying to play,
Yeah.
kind of therapeutic.
Honestly, also I was gonna say, like, yesterday when we were talking about, like, how Wheeljack would look, in Lords of Shadow in a way, I was thinking, for Galavar, you know the Black Knight we fought that was Claudia's?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of see, like, a more regal yet, Paladin / barbaric look to that armor for Galavar if he was in this universe. Just
Okay.
more so like he has like a saw blade shield, but he's strong enough to wield like a two-handed great axe with one hand.
That reminds me of,
go ahead.
I was going to... No, you finish, because mine's just more a tangent.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say like with him like being able to like rend the earth with eruptions of like magma and fire with the axe, causing like total like area devastation, like his divine smite.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, wielding a great axe one-handed just makes me think of the strategy that I used to get decently far into Dark Souls without a guide, just based on something that someone said in a podcast I used to listen to in my college days when Dark Souls had first come out.
Oh.
And, like, when I've told some people that are, like, a lot more knowledgeable and experienced with FromSoft games about this strategy, they're like, that is a dumbass strategy, but it does work.
Yeah, I can agree. Because,
I haven't said the strategy yet.
Oh.
It is...
I thought you did.
No, it's, you know how in Dark Souls, like, you can spend souls to upgrade individual attribute points?
Yeah.
Put all of them into strength until you're strong enough to wield a Zweihander one-handed, and then just dual wield those and win.
It's stupid, yeah, but, oh god. You're reminding me of, Void right now, because Void tried to do that.
It got me through a good chunk of the game. I've rung the first bell in Dark Souls before I, took a break from it.
Yeah, I mean, strength builds are very good in that game. I mean, okay, the only Souls games I played technically was like Bloodborne and Elden Ring. And I think with Elden Ring, I built towards strength and faith with intelligence. And I made a pretty decent paladin build with that and got far in it. And then I tried doing that strength strategy you were saying earlier, and yeah, like you said, I also got to the first bell, but then afterwards I got bodied.
Like with Dark Souls 1, the one thing I do know is, like, you don't really do a magic build in Dark Souls 1 because magic is very hit and miss.
Yeah. The only thing about why I used intelligence is because weapons scale depending on what stats you put into it.
Yeah.
And the sword that I use benefits off of both strength and intelligence.
See, the sword that
because it's... Sorry, go ahead.
No, you finish, because I want to hear about the sword that you use, and then I was going to say about the sword that I've been using.
So the sword that I used, well, it's a combination of two weapons. The great sword I used is basically Blide's it's Blide's great sword. I forgot the name of it. In Elden Ring, and the reason why I built strength and intelligence is because your physical attack gets powered up by both stats, and the Frost Shout, which is the second most strongest skill in the game, has a massive area of effect. So even if I miss with the initial hit, I can auto-kill somebody with my shout.
Okay.
And then the other sword I use, which is the Sword of Night and Flame, basically I get a holy laser and a flame wall. I can just corner, like, people who invade the world, and I could just, like, poke enemies from a distance. So it's like, as a paladin build, I can just, like, keep my distance, and then when I want to finish you off, I'll just jump at you with the greatsword and then kill you while your back's at the wall.
The weapon that I found for Dark Souls, which is, I have not played Elden Ring yet, I want to do that as a stream thing, as like my first time playing Elden Ring, no guides, anything like that.
Oh, I want to be there for that. I love Elden Ring.
Yeah, I just need to get in the mood for that, because I have to be in a mood to play FromSoft games. Because, you know, you can't just do quick runs of those. You have to dedicate time to them.
No, like, there is a lot of grinding if you want to get strong, and plus you have players that like to invade your world and kill you anyway.
Yeah, but, the weapon that I got early on in Dark Souls, that has carried me through a lot of the game, like, I say, like, you know, I have done a primarily strength-focused build, but, I've also put a decent amount into, Constitution, or, no, Dexterity.
Okay.
Because I got a weapon early on by going off onto a side path and fighting a stronger enemy and just, like, cheesing it with firebombs, and I got the Black Knight Sword.
Okay.
The Black Knight Sword is very powerful for early game and can carry you pretty far into it, and its strengths, its attack power scales with dexterity.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's an early game greatsword. It's an early game one-handed heavy sword, or like early game greatsword or something like that. But scales with dexterity.
Yeah. Okay.
So, like, build up your defense, and also makes, because dexterity is defense in, Dark Souls.
Yeah.
You build up your defense, and that sword gets stronger to compensate for you not putting points into strength.
And the strength. Yeah. Also, I just remembered the name of the greatsword I used. It's, the Royal Greatsword.
Okay.
But yeah, no, there's a lot of builds you could do. Like, in Elden Ring, I did a dual whip build because Castlevania nerd right here wanted to see how far I can get with it.
Yeah.
Dual whips in PvP are broken.
See, with Dark Souls, they actually, because, you know, a lot of, before Bloodborne came out, a lot of people said that Dark Souls had a lot of Castlevania vibes. They actually put a whip weapon into Dark Souls, but intentionally made it basically unusable in terms of how weak it is. Yeah. As, like, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, subtle jab at Castlevania.
No, yeah, I get it. It's based on when you start with the leather whip as your lowest upgrade. It's basically a poke at that. See, with and I like how in Elden Ring you could technically like do dual whips like Trevor Belmont does.
Yeah.
And what I love about it is just the fact that 9 times out of 10, a lot of people in PvP just try to jump at you, and they don't, because they're like, oh, you're using whips, they're not that strong. All of a sudden, how did my HP drop to 1?
It's, putting it into, just to make a point of comparison to something that's actually been on, one of our streams.
Yeah.
It's like in Dragon Ball Z Abridged when, Goldo is, you know, gloating about how with his psychic powers and time stop abilities, he's unstoppable, and then he's like, why can't I feel my everything? And then he finds out he's been decapitated while he was ranting.
That's basically it. And, when I learned about that build, I'm just like, wait, you can get 2 of these? And then I tried it out, and I'm like, oh, you gave me a toy I should not have. So now that, oh god, like, Elden Ring is a lot of fun. I don't mind it. It's decently challenging, but the problem is that you get a lot of people invading your world, trying to ruin your game.
Iron says, imagine a Souls game, but a roguelike. If you want something closer to that, there's actually something from FromSoft that exists, and it was a predecessor to, the Souls genre, the Souls series, if you can call it a series, called Kingsfield. So that might be up your alley if you're willing to put up with a bit more archaic take on a Souls-like.
Yeah. Honestly, I wish I could play Elden Ring again. I really want to play my Paladin build again. I miss it. Like I almost had that thing like level capped, like almost everything 99. I hear bats.
Those are not bats, those are crows.
That's
like
a crow. I
crow.
hear squeaking.
Yeah,
It's squeaking though.
It's bat noises, but it's coming out of crows.
Oh God. Them damn crow bats.
Yeah, it's a crow bat.
Oh God, no! Love, there's your Pokemon reference. Crobat wasn't getting much scenes in the Pokemon game, so they decided to work with Mercury Stream for a little bit. Oh God. Alright, okay, yeah, I remember this chapter again now, alright. When you said you were shaking crows off of something or whatever, I was like, okay, now I remember.
Yeah, I had forgotten about this chapter too.
I'm like, I've only played through Lords of Shadow 4 times. Because it's just like, I want to play this, and then I'm just like, now I want to go back to playing Lament, because Lament was way more fun.
I will say, if you are going to give the Lords of Shadow games a try in the modern day, play the PC version, or if you can, play the Xbox 360 version on an Xbox One or an Xbox Series X, or S, if you're playing digital. Because if you play it on original hardware, like PS3 or 360, on a PS3 or 360, you get some ungodly choppy frame rates.
Yeah, definitely would be recommended to do.
Because with the Xbox 360 version on newer, more powerful consoles, you don't get like 60 FPS like you do on the PC version, but you do get a smooth 30. You at least get that.
you get a smooth 30, definitely.
And as I'm not too much of a frame rate snob, I think 60 is like ideal and like fine enough. I know in terms of like game design, the more frames there are being counted, like the more frames are being counted at a time, that means more inputs can be registered, which means like smoother gameplay. But like I think 60 is more than enough for most instances. Like, when are you really going to need something outside of like rhythm games, probably, where you're going to need like 144, 240 frames per second?
Well, technically, nowadays, most fighting games would benefit off of that because of inputs. But honestly, in my opinion, when it came to games like this, I had no problems with 30 FPS because, again, like I play a lot of the more classic games on original hardware, so I'm just like innately like used to it.
Yeah, for me, it's like I don't hate. I don't think like games are unplayable if they're at 30 FPS, like a lot of more snobby types tend to. But I'm like, if it's going to be 30, make it a consistent 30 instead of a choppy targeting 30, but not quite reaching it. Like you got a lot during the PS3 and 360 generation.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay if it dips down to like 25 at times, like from time to time, but at least keep a constant frame rate. But but no, like I usually don't really have much problems with like the 30 FPS games because it's just like if I'm able to move and I'm able to accurately like do what I can despite the frame rate, then okay, I really don't have a problem. But if it's gonna dip down, then yeah, I will have a problem.
Yeah, because like, even if you go back and play, especially on N64, if you play a lot of 3D games on N64, those aren't even running at 30. They're usually targeting 20. But like,
Yeah,
it still feels smooth because it's usually consistent.
Yeah, Mario 64 is a very good example. Like, you barely feel like the frame rates drop on that because Mario just controls super well.
Yeah, and my hot take here, and this is not meant to throw too much shade, but also to throw a little bit of shade at the same time.
Okay.
Groups like Digital Foundry that have access to, like, frame-by-frame analyzing tools to count not just the average frame rate of a game by analyzing it as it's running, but also to count the frame pacing and stuff like that, to be like, oh, this is, it targets 60 FPS, but it dips at these points during high-intensity action when there's too much going on screen. And I feel like that's poisoned a lot of the discourse about game performance and optimization, because people are like, oh, it dips when there's a lot of, like, explosions and stuff going on, which is not going to be your average experience during the rest of the game. So, but like, still, it dips at all, so it's unplayable. It's not optimized well. I'm like,
yeah,
we didn't notice any of these kind of things until we got these analyzing tools.
I was also going to say, yeah, no shit, it's going to dip, because the thing is, you have a lot of effects going on, a lot of particles being thrown around a little bit. So, yeah, the frame rate's gonna take a hit because the console at the time plus the game being played, that's innately what's gonna happen.
Yeah, from a, like, under the hood standpoint of, like, frame rate, it's not necessarily just the frame rate that matters, it's the frame pacing that matters, and that's something that can make or break whether a game feels smooth or not at 30 FPS. Frame pacing, like, frame rate is how many frames are drawn on the screen per second. Frame pacing is how many at what points during that 1 second period it draws frames. Ideally, you want the frame pacing to be even on 30 frames per second, so it draws it at the same moment of each
Basically want it 1 for 1.
Yeah, it's like you want it every 0.033 seconds or something like that. I can't remember the exact math.
But basically, initially, you wanted like 1 for 1.
Yeah, the problem that we run into with a lot of 30 FPS locked games on consoles, especially nowadays, is that their frame pacing is uneven, so, or like not locked to a specific timing. So it feels a bit less smooth because it's not drawing those frames consistently at every point during that second. Sometimes it's earlier, sometimes it's later, and that can make or break the gameplay.
Yeah.
Especially with games on Unreal Engine. That Unreal Engine sucks as for frame pacing unless you really know what you're doing. Especially on Unreal Engine 5. Oh god, that thing's a nightmare.
Oh, I know.
So many of the games that we hear about having disastrous launches nowadays are running on Unreal Engine 5 because it's a nightmare to optimize, but everyone uses it because it's easy to port between platforms.
Good. Now, Baba, put you inside the box.
Okay, no offense. Baba Yaga's voice is giving me Riku or Alice vibes. Tell me I'm not the only one that hears this.
I hate that you're
not
right.
the only one.
I hate that you're right.
Also, now we get to do my favorite part in this game, or at least my favorite Easter egg.
Yep.
And when the music does play, I do want to at least hear it a little bit, because it is my favorite version of this at least my favorite song in this game entirely.
Yeah.
But no, like, I get it, like, with frame rate and graphics, like, everything needs to look really nice, clean, and smooth, but again, it's like, if there's like I don't even know how to put this. It's just like it can look nice, it can play well. Like there needs to be a balance. It can't be just like an overly good visual appeal.
Oh, yeah.
Or like it needs to be a good balance of everything. If it's just like straight up good gameplay, okay, that's passable. But if it's just like out of here.
Yeah.
The visuals and everything look good, but
I feel like there's a lot that's lost in discussion about the balance between visuals and gameplay, with some people saying like, oh, this game looks bad because it's like because it like a lot of it is people chasing photorealism in video games at the without discussing like the actual art direction of a game. Because like this game, for its time, it's chasing a balance of photorealism, but also a stylized Gothic European, like 11th century look.
Yeah.
And that makes it look better than if it was just like, you know, straight up photorealism with no regard for like a consistent art style.
Like, yeah, like it's okay to have some realism in games. But again, it's a game. Like, the game world itself is like a fantasy. Like, you're to do stuff in the game that you're not supposed to do in real life, or have things happen in the game that doesn't happen in real life. And I think gamers lose track of that because it's meant to be like an escape.
Gamers and CEOs lose track of that, I would say.
CEOs especially.
Because, like, a lot of what we're seeing in console generational leaps nowadays are just advancements in consumer-grade tech that allows for more photorealistic rendering of stuff more easily. Like, the big thing that they tried to do for this console generation that really did not take off as much as they thought it would was ray trace reflections and shadows.
Yeah.
And what that means is basically, instead of pre-programming where the shadows and where the lights and where the reflections are going to be in the game, instead of like having that all pre-baked into the game itself, it renders everything in real time, which allows for more realistic looks for lighting and reflections. For example, if I were to go back to my Spider-Man Remastered Mod Madness series, which I plan on doing sometime soon, and I turned on ray trace reflections, you would be able to see the reflections show the different character model that I have loaded in for Spider-Man, instead of it just showing a generic Spider-Man reflection. Or like Resident Evil Village. This was given to me as an example by my Game Design 101 teacher. Resident Evil Village. The scene where Lady Dimitrescu is sitting at her vanity looking in the mirror and putting on her makeup. If you have mods installed that change what Lady Dimitrescu looks like, her reflection will also be altered because it's being rendered in real time, as opposed to being a pre-made reflection of her default character model. This did not catch on because it comes with a huge performance cost to render this stuff with currently available tech. And most gamers are not willing to trade realistic lighting and reflections, which most of the time they don't notice, for better performing frame rate.
Yeah, and a good example with graphics and like everything, like the game we were playing on Saturday, Luigi's Mansion, like visually, like a game doesn't need to have like photorealism,
lag has cast a
And
making him very small.
enough
to enter
basically, I'll wait till this finishes so I can.
No,
finish
you
my
can
thought.
talk over this. This is just, since it's on screen
I
to
know.
read as well, you can talk over it.
Something
Okay, I know, but when someone else is talking, it's hard for me to finish my thought.
King of the
I see, processing thing.
Sure, I heard her correctly.
Yeah, because my attention is divided.
I have this feeling of dread. I hope Gabriel will succeed and quickly so that we may be on our way. When he has gone, I will kill this crow so that she may not be a danger to anyone else ever again.
Okay, so but like with Luigi's Mansion, what we were playing on Saturday, is a good example. It proves that you don't need photorealistic graphics or stuff, or like high-end stuff. Even though Luigi's Mansion does have some high-end things, it can play at a good frame rate and still have all the shadows and everything. But it doesn't have to like strictly follow realistic proportions or realistic feel.
Yeah.
It's just like the game plays well, it looks nice, and a lot of the effects have fun because they made a fantasy world. It's a fun game. But with Lords of Shadow, and this hurts me to say this because yeah, I love Castlevania. If you focus way too much on the realistic world and some of the stuff, sometimes you may lose the gameplay and the story, and it gets thrown all over the place. And the balance there is lost. And, like, I love Lords of Shadow, don't get me wrong, but even I can say it has a lot of flaws.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Right, music box time.
Yep, and one of my favorite Easter eggs in this entire game. I don't think there are any enemies in this music box.
This is mostly like a platforming challenge stage.
Okay, I'm just trying to remember if there were like enemies or not.
Like you have to collect all the cylinders to complete the music box.
Yeah, and then it plays a certain song.
Yep.
Yep, there's the music.
Dangerous the music box is.
Also one of my all-time favorite Castlevania themes.
Yep. Iconic one.
Yes.
It's the World 1-1
yeah.
As far as Castlevania themes go, where it's like, it might as well be the series theme song because it's the first song you hear when you play it. Technically the second, the first one you hear is like the dun 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 dun, and then you hear that.
Yeah. Yep, and it's also tied to the weapon the Belmonts use. And the music track in question is called, to the people who haven't played Castlevania, Vampire Killer.
Yep.
One of my other all-time favorite music tracks. Unfortunately, we need to find all the cylinders in order for the full song to play.
Yeah.
The one thing I would say is, I wish they would have done is make other challenges like this, but add the other tracks from different Vanias, like Bloody Tears, Beginning, Divine Bloodlines. Basically, like, give you a reason to do these kind of puzzles so you can get, like, some of the tracks.
Yeah. This is really, like, there are motifs from previous Castlevania games in some of the other tracks, but this is the only one where it's just straight up like, this is a song, this is a whole ass song from a previous Castlevania game.
Yep, when I first heard this version of it, I loved it.
Very good nights.
But yeah, no, in my opinion, the music box is like, I think, the gap that goes between the final area of the game and the whole Baba Yaga thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I calculated my overall grades in my anthropology course, and from what I'm gathering, if my calculations are correct, I should have around a 94% grade, which totals out to be which actually equals an A. So
Good.
I'm probably getting, so I'll be getting an A in this course.
Awesome. You put a lot of work into it. You
Nice.
deserve it.
Yeah, definitely. From all the stress and all the hard work, my dude, you burned that A, so relish in it.
It's just, I won't know for absolute certain, at least until the actual final grade gets posted to make sure my calculations were right.
Yeah.
So I do apologize if I went on an entire tangent and
I like
about like some of it.
I like discussing various facets of gaming with people, the stuff that they don't usually think about under the hood. As someone that at one point thought about studying game design as a career, I don't get to talk about that stuff very often with people, or at least have an informed discussion about it.
I wanted to do gaming as a career, but instead I self-taught myself a little bit of it. Not the programming just of it, but the history behind certain games that I enjoyed. And when I was making my Belmont character on Gaia, and then eventually made it my stream persona alongside the God of War, I had to do an entire research on everything from the history of the Dracula and Hammer horror movies to Castlevania itself. And I'm gonna be honest, it took like 6 years of study.
Oof.
And eventually, lo and behold, me and Lulu bonded over that because she was never really much into most of the horror or certain monster genres. But when I showed her Castlevania, she wanted to make her own character, and sort of like that was our bonding thing on Gaia.
Okay.
And from there, my other friends, one of my friends, Drew and Menace and Kata, they got to do the same hobby as me because I shared this series with them. And then I met you through Lulu, Ari, and we had a good talk about this series as well. And now introducing Chuck for it, and inevitably JKR here to this. I guess in a sense, this series brought all you guys together with me in a way, which I can thank Castlevania for.
Yep. I've had my fair share of friendships brought together by mutual love and respect for a video game franchise before. You obviously being one of them. Another one being my friend Nate, who we met through two things. Met and bonded over two things. One being Brave Fencer Musashi, and the other being Mega Man.
Okay. Damn, this music box.
Yeah, it's the part with the flame jets that's getting me.
Oh, okay. I'm okay then.
And since there's no way to refill your health in this stage, since there's no enemies.
Oh, right. Yeah, now I understand. I remember why this place sucked on Paladin, because it's like, oh god, yeah, no.
music. Now, get Rose for Papa.
And now we get to hear the entire song.
Yep.
I know there's some people on YouTube that made the other Castlevania tracks in this format. They did one for Bloody Tears, for Requiem, Heart of Fire, Dance of Illusions.
I just need to see if there's anything off on this path before going to the main path. Knowing this game, they hid something devious on the way here.
They always hide something like that can get you killed. But if you can get it, it's rewarding, so it's always best to check.
Yeah, and since there's no in-game map, it's not like I can check to see if I've already done this stuff.
No.
In that area.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't think there's any upgrades except for probably like a gem for magic or whatever, but I don't remember.
Let's see.
Again, I've only played through this like 4 times, that was it. Like, this is my least played Vania. Please be careful.
Oh.
I heard ow.
No, that was an exhale.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just tired. It's been a long day.
Yeah, understandable.
No, I feel ya. I feel ya, man. I do. All I'm gonna say is I'm glad we're almost done with the main story for this. Like, Lord of Shadow, again, it's fun, but... Like...
So there's nothing this...
No. I don't think there actually is anything in this music box, I don't remember.
Unless I'm not finding it in the menus, they don't give you, like, an in-game counter of if you've gotten everything until you've beaten the stage. So, like...
Yeah, it's until you clear the stage, they don't tell you, like... what's around. That, or they expect you to be like, oh, hey, you need this kind of upgrade in order to get this.
Yeah, there are some parts that require backtracking to
remember.
get certain upgrades, which I have not done any of those so far. I don't know whether I should or not, because that's just going to require playing through stages I've already beaten.
You want my opinion?
And most of them are just like, oh, you can hold more daggers.
Yeah, again, do you want my opinion on this?
I'm going to guess, and I'm going to guess that your opinion is no.
Unless you want more health or more magic, I wouldn't bother because, again, normal mode is not exactly punishing. If you were doing hard and then paladin, then yeah, I would say, yeah, go back and get all the upgrades, but if you're doing normal... You really shouldn't have that much of a problem because enemies don't have enough damage to, like, instantly murk your health bar.
Right. It's more so magic that I'm more in need of than health, because I'm almost at max health.
Yeah, like, I mean, it just depends, like... I mean, for the final boss, I would say go back and at least get a couple of the magic gems, but that's only if you're really struggling with magic.
Like, I just like to keep my magic balanced, and I have more light magic than I have shadow magic.
Yeah, I know, I get you. It's just a matter of, like, how much trouble are you having balancing magic, because that's what's gonna...
Okay, so there was a life gem I didn't get in there, and I don't give a shit.
No, you do not need a life gem unless you're going through the paladin difficulty, and
yeah,
honestly,
and thankfully there's not a, like, 100% completion bonus in this game.
Oh god, no. I got every life gem, every shadow gem, magic gem. I got 100% at this game, and don't get everything unless you're really struggling. That is all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Like, the upgrades are just not worth it at times. Plus, most of the time, you could just take down everything with just basic combos.
All right, that was chapter 9. We're on to chapter 10. Titan Graveyard.
Oh no! Yeah,
I
we're near the
believe
end.
this is like the final or second to last chapter of the game. Yeah,
I
going by
think this is
chapters
the second
rather
chapter.
than individual levels within the chapters.
Yeah, I think this is the either the area where the Titan is or the actual Titan fight. Because
No, this is not the Titan fight. This is the area where the Titan is.
Okay, yeah, then it's this, the Titan, and then the final.
Yeah, because the Titan is its own level.
Baba Yaga sent
Yeah,
her arrow to the
yeah.
Titan's graveyard, and I have sent her soul to the underworld. She will trouble us no more. Now my friend enters the land of the dead.
In the land of the dead, I'm Darkside royalty. I'm far renowned in the underground, and you can't take that from
The
me.
land requires
God damn it.
sacrifice I hope that he can make, because without it, he will not get very far. I'm
Yeah.
faith in him now. The seed was sown long ago, and it flowers.
Evil
beautifully.
seed of what
It
you
has
have
come
done
as far down
germinates
I
within
must
you.
believe that he will go all the way.
Yeah.
I know that's from the movie Legend, and that line was delivered by Tim Curry, but I have no idea the context for it because the way I was introduced to it was through this shitpost video called The Almighty Loaf. Where it's like,
I'm
I
not
played
gonna
this for you
ask.
before. I played this for you before, and you were like, what the fuck? It's but like the footage is taken from some like Christian kids direct-to-video series called Donut Repair Club. And like they play this Tim Curry speech where he's playing the devil over footage of like this talking loaf of bread. To make it look like the loaf of bread puppet is saying this to the children. And then, like,
Okay.
it turns to face the camera, and, like, you hear a glass shatter sound, and the video cuts out, and you hear, like, an echoed Luigi from the Mario cartoon scream.
Okay. Okay.
It's that video.
Okay.
It's a
yeah,
classic.
Thanks for the extra psychic damage through shitpost.
You're welcome.
Land of the Dead, I think, the environments are, like, the worst of this area.
A lot of it, like this area we're in right now with all the, like, crystalline structures is really cool looking.
Yeah.
A lot of the rest of the Land of the Dead
It is.
pretty bland.
Yeah, I mean, the beginning of this place looks really nice, and then it just gets, like... I will say this, though, I love the Titan of this area.
Yeah.
Like, the Titan's cool as fuck.
I would
like,
say
I'm
it's
not
the
gonna lie to
best
you.
of the Titan fights in the game. Because,
Definitely.
the Frost Titan is, like, obviously,
Okay.
the Frost Titan's, the weakest of them. The Agharta Titan, or, Earth Titan, or whatever it's called, is a better fight, but, still isn't very challenging. This one, not like it's super hard, but, like, it's at least more visually interesting.
Definitely, yeah. And, this, Titan comes back, in Lord of Shadow 2, but in a different form.
Yeah.
So, what I'm getting at, like, so you're in the Titan's graveyard, correct?
Yes, the
Correct.
Titans are an extinct species. They were, like, basically giant golems.
Okay.
And it-
It kind of, like, that kind of screws up the joke I was about to make, because I was going to say, it's like, oh, I didn't know that, you know, I didn't know where this is where the Titans from Cybertron went to die.
I mean, these basically are the equivalents of the Titans from Cybertron.
I know.
Pretty much, yeah. No, the joke still worked. The joke still worked.
It still worked. Yeah, given that the Titans in Transformers, or at least in some continuities, were, like, built by the Cybertronians.
Yeah.
By the way, to all the, like I said earlier, to all the people out there who have, like, played Castlevania, or even haven't at this point, if you know Dracula's main generals, You should already know who the third lord is in this fucking place.
Good morning, Dracula!
Yeah.
I need to inflict that level of brain rot onto my chat. I need to show them a day in Dracula's life.
That is, I love that brain rot.
Because we've referenced it plenty of times on stream whenever Castlevania comes up. And they don't have the context for that.
Yeah, and JKR and Ferd are probably looking at us like, the fuck are these two idiots talking about?
Fucking useless ass werewolf!
I paid so much money to take down, you know, a normal ass enemy, just like all those fucking axe armors.
I also need to show all of you guys one of my early internet love, favorite series that has gone mostly forgotten nowadays. Which, like, I remembered the other day because Furret mentioned that David Humphrey is going to be at the con he's going to, and David Humphrey voices the Dracula parody in this series. It's a show called Press Start Adventures.
Oh, God.
It's like a big satire of classic video games with, like, royalty-free versions of famous video game characters. Like, instead of...
guess, he's Dracula from Castlevania.
Yeah, he's Dracula from Castlevania, but he just goes by Vlad. He's represented as just like a black shadowy figure no matter what environment he's in.
Yep.
And he just voices this Dracula-esque character as, like, bored with life and bored of the whole cycle of I rise every 100 years just to get smacked down again, to the point where when the newest of the Belfast family has come to slay him, Trenton Belfast, he already knows how the whole spiel is going to go, and he's just like, look, can we just get this over and can you leave me the fuck alone? I'm not even trying to hurt humanity, just go.
Oh, God. Also, Castlevania 4 music again. I hear it. Anyway, it just reminds me of, the robot, chicken, Castlevania spoof where he's just like, look, I'm just gonna go find a sword, and I'm gonna kill you with that. Okay, so the safety word is Alucard, and Simon's just like, I'm fucking done with this.
I don't think Press Star Adventures has an Alucard, but it does have a Carmilla that's also... It's a mix of Carmilla and Morrigan from Darkstalkers.
Yeah. Oh, wait, it wasn't Robot Chicken, it was, Dorkly Video, I think.
Ah. Yeah, Robot Chicken did do a, Castlevania parody, but it was like, it's like, who uses the whip? Ow, my face! Ow, my dick! Ow, my face! Ow, my dick!
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god. There was also, a Castlevania 3 rap that Dwayne and Brando did. And one of the lines in there that I found funny is Trevor says this to Dracula. He's like, I'm gonna whip you so hard, Alucard is going to feel it.
This is the level you were thinking of, where there's just poisonous bog everywhere.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking about. This place fucking sucks.
And skeletons everywhere. There were no skeletons in the Bone Forest, funnily enough.
Yeah. Like, JKR, if you want me to, like, tell you how annoying this place is in terms of this poison pits, in my opinion, the poison here is enough to corrode, Autobots and Decepticons if I were to put it in the D&D campaign.
Oh, jeez.
Given that this is the land of the dead and no mortal can enter here without a sacrifice.
Pretty much, yeah. And, this place fucking sucks. I just flat out, it sucks. Especially on Paladin.
Yeah. Also, the way that skeleton enemies work in this game, in the Lords of Shadow series, is a pain in the ass. You have to take an extra step to defeat them, which is like, you don't just, you know, whittle down their health, you have to then, like, destroy their bones before they get back up, or else they get back up with full health.
Yeah, it's equivalent to, red skeletons and how they regenerate.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, ironically enough, red skeletons in Castlevania have 1 HP, but they can never permanently die unless you have some form of blessing or some way to shatter the bones before they regenerate.
Red Skeletons, not to be confused with Red Skeleton, the old comedian.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and there's also an axe armor that is of that quality, too. Like, there are red axe armors that regenerate. So thank you, Dracula, for creating pain-in-the-ass enemies that we Belmonts have to take extra steps to fucking destroy.
Except for in this game. Not in this game, though, because there's been a distinct lack of Draculas.
I will say this, though, in Layman of Innocence, there is a worse version of the Red Skeletons called Mirage Skeletons. And what they do is, if you shatter them, you cannot kill them permanently until you kill the real one. And there could be tens upon, like 10 to 20 skeletons in one room, and they'll keep regenerating until you kill the real one. So it gets so fucking annoying. So yeah, if you want to piss off a vamp, just send them after you.
Having to fight the living coffins. I forgot about those, and these guys are a bitch because it's hard to read their attacks. For me, at least.
Yeah, I can't read them either. Look.
Like, it's not just about reading their attacks, it's like, with the camera angle that they give you in this part of the fight, and also the color grading, it's hard for me to tell when they're doing an unblockable unless I hear the sound cue of an unblockable attack.
Yeah, I can agree. This stage, I died at least 50 times on this on Paladin before I got, like, a perfect run, and it sucked. Like, real talk, nobody likes this stage.
Also, hey, Mandy, didn't see you there.
Hey, Mandy. We are near the end of the game. We just got this nightmare to deal with.
She's been here for a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, I just saw her because this is my defense. I was busy making art on Hero Forge, so I wasn't paying attention to the chat. I apologize.
It's okay.
Oh, what are you making?
I was just finishing up an old minifigure that I had made a while back on there.
Okay.
But I never bothered to actually finish coloring him, so I was putting the colors in on him.
Is it bad that when you said you were busy making, and then, like, my brain auto-filled that to, like, one of my favorite bits of establishing character moment in any bit of media, which is from Invader Zim, when Dib is trying to tell his dad, Professor Membrane, that he found a real alien, and then his dad's like, "Quiet, son! I'm busy making..." Then you see him, like, bend over, you see electrical sparks coming out, and then he's like, "I'm busy making toast!"
Oh my fucking god. Thank you for whoever dropped that.
You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome?
Oh god, that remake looks abysmal. I saw the trailer for it when I went to see the Super Mario Galaxy movie. How do they make Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson playing the character that he played in the animated movie still feel like bad casting?
Because a lot of either remakes or live action stuff from it is bad.
Like, they got the most fuck-ass looking wig for him. That looks like something from Party City.
Oh, jeez.
And there's an extra bit of, like, anatomical editing they did to him that has led a lot of people to say that he looks Uncanny Valley, and I have to agree. They CGI'd him so he doesn't have nipples.
Oh god. Also, sorry, I'm just about done with this cough. Like, it's almost gone.
You're good, dude. You're good.
You're good.
I want to say one thing, speaking of movies. like, if they were to ever do a Castlevania movie, I do agree with James Rolfe on this one. Make it in the style of the Hammer films.
Oh, hell yeah. We've got enough
Because,
Universal-styled stuff. We need more Hammer.
Yeah, like, Castlevania in and of itself, as a series, is a lot of Hammer horror references.
Yeah, it's a lot of
And
Hammer
it's
horror
like-
references with Universal movie monsters.
Pretty much, and like definitely, I would like it could be black and white or like color. Like I don't care. Like it could work, and if done correctly, like I don't care if it's like cheesy. It's just like make it in the style of the Hammer horror films.
I would
And,
prefer it
like,
if it had a
do
good
something
balance
good.
of like badass and cheesy. Because there's some inherent cheesiness to Castlevania that people tend to want to gloss over when talking about adaptations, because they think like, oh, it has to be like uber serious, because then if it had some of that, like cheesiness to it, whether intentional or not, then no one would like it. I'm like, no.
No,
Still be good.
like, look, the thing is, and this is my problem with a lot of video game movies at times, if you make it way too serious, it draws away from what the movie actually is. And with Castlevania, like, look back at the Bela Lugosi, Dracula, or Nosferatu, or the Frankenstein movies, or The Mummy. A lot of it has some cheesy bits in it, but it also has the gothic horror and, like, atmosphere. Like, the cheesiness of it is part of the experience, and yeah, some of it can be glossed over, but it also works with it in a way.
Yeah. Speaking of the Bela Lugosi Dracula movie, did you hear that they recently found its lost alternate ending that had been lost for nearly 100 years?
No, I did not.
Yeah, the footage for its alternate ending has been found and has been archived, so it will no longer be lost. What it was, this was only in test screenings of the movie and was removed from future prints of the film. It ended with a breaking the fourth wall moment of Dr. Van Helsing telling the audience to be careful on their way home from the theater because vampires are real and they're out there.
I love that. I honestly do.
It was cut per studio mandate for being too horrifying.
Dude, that fucking ending would have been... Honestly, I wish that was the ending we got.
Yeah, and that has been found, and you can either, like, if Universal doesn't want to edit it into their own new print or, like, 4K remaster or whatever, that inevitably happens of the Bela Lugosi Dracula movie, fans can do it themselves.
Yep.
Fans doing what the studio won't, like how Cat Icarus made his own definitive cut of the Blu-ray remaster of A Muppet Christmas Carol by splicing in the musical number that was cut from most later releases that adds crucial stuff to Scrooge's backstory and character. Can't remember which one it was, but like it's not in any official release out there for whatever reason. So he made his own by ripping the Blu-ray and editing that in, then pressing it to a Blu-ray.
Nice. But yeah, no, the closest we ever got to a Castlevania movie is Van Helsing, and that's because of all the movie references. Mind you, that movie CGI is it's alright, but
not the worst of its era, but definitely not aged well.
Yeah, but it's a good swashbuckling movie for vampire hunting, and if they were to do a Castlevania, again, Hammer style, but also make it to where, like, the action itself is very believable, because again, like, it needs to have, like, Dracula, obviously, the Wolfman, Frankenstein's monster, Medusa. I would love to see how they would do death itself.
So what you're saying, in regards to the need for more Hammer horror vibes in representation versus the constant deluge for decades of nothing but Universal wannabes, is stop. Hammer time.
Oh.
I'm not going to grace that with a
I'm not
response.
wrong!
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. You're just... Go ahead.
You're just a bitch.
No, you're not
Okay,
wrong. You're just
okay,
not
you don't.
aligned.
Okay, you don't get to call me a bitch. I'm putting my foot down there. I'm not holding it against you. It's just more so like more so like it doesn't offend me. It's just more so taken out of context. That could look bad. I'm looking out for you.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Yeah, like I'm like a straight cisgender dude calling a trans bisexual femme presenting on stream person a bitch could be taken out of context as either misogynist or just generally mean-spirited.
Yeah,
I'm like, try not to do that in the future. Call me an ass. I'm okay with being called an asshole or that bitch. Just saying I'm a bitch. The connotations of that and how that's used a lot by like very misogynistic men to demean or talk down to women carries some nasty connotations with it.
Yeah, it sucks. But this is the world we live in, and I get it.
Yeah, patriarchy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I retract calling you a bitch, and would rather say that you are that bitch.
Yes, I am. I embrace being called that bitch.
Okay, you know what? I got a better idea. You were in the wrong for that fucking pun, and shame on you.
You know what? I have it on the soundboard now. I can play it.
No! None of that!
None of that.
Shame on you!
Shame on you.
On you.
There you go.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Also, I probably will hop off in whenever, like probably within the next hour or so, just because my headphones need to charge, and I do not want to have to be kind of stuck with my head hanging over the desk, even though the cord is pretty long.
I will say though, a good thing about like USB rechargeable stuff that uses USB-C as its charging port, they charge fast.
They do, yeah.
That's one of the many benefits of the USB-C standard is that it charges fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Sounds like I might have to do it sooner rather than later, because it just gave me the whole battery low.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should hopefully be back if I let it sit to charge for at least an hour.
Okay.
Get enough power in it to...
Even like 30-minute charge will have you good for a couple hours.
Okay, cool. Then I'll be back in about half an hour. I'll be watching the chat, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, and anything in between, I will be back.
As Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart did not say, because that was not his name, but fuck it, I'm going with this anyway because I said Wolfgang Amadeus instead of Johann Sebastian, and I'm not going to restart my joke just for the sake of correcting it, and this is going on so long, why am I still rambling? I'll be back.
Yeah. God damn it. But no, I'm making sure you're doing okay because on some of the tangents I went on, like you sounded like dead tired, my dude. I'm like, oh god.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Good.
I'm just making sure.
Just I haven't had much caffeine today.
Fair. Like, I just had my caffeine today, and I'm still fucking drained, my dude.
And it's like, I'm not tired, I'm just in more of like a chill vibe today.
Okay.
I've been drinking coffee throughout this stream to help perk me up. So that's another sip for me then, I guess. I might have to take a break to go empty my bladder, because I've been drinking so much coffee.
No, you're fine. For me, I'm just exhausted because of sorry, because of me getting over my cough, and I've been like hacking my brains out all weekend.
Didn't know you were a hacker.
I didn't know it either until I started getting tired from, like, I don't know. I thought I was going somewhere with this.
You thought you were going somewhere, but you've been in the same place all along.
My own personal hell.
A hell of your own making.
Right, okay. At least I have you, JKR, and the others with tab for company.
Oh, we're part of this hell.
God damn it!
Ah. Yeah, this is the part where you have to fight 3 of those living coffins at once.
No.
And they do love to gang up on you. Like, from a...
Yeah.
Like, encircle you so you can't, like, move out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, this is technically, like, the final full stage of the game before the boss
and,
gauntlet.
I keep accidentally jumping into the poison fog. And then having to walk my way over, and that drains a lot of my health.
Yeah, like, again, this place just fucking sucks.
92 just redeemed I am the Eggman. Speak for yourself, Ari.
What Eggman do you want me to say that as? You didn't specify. Or did you not even mean to redeem an I am the Eggman for that?
Only the JKR knows. He may be doing this just to mess with you.
Should be a text-to-speech redeem if that's what you were looking to do instead of I am the Eggman. Because that's a very strange usage of an I am the Eggman redeem. Unless you're just trying to get me to call out myself. In which case, dude, that's like a 4D chess move. I love it.
This man is thinking in the 4th dimension. Proud of you, JKR. Proud of you. Oh my god.
Yes, okay, in that case, I'll go with my, all-rounder Eggman voice that's sort of an amalgamation of different portrayals of Dr. Eggman. Speak for yourself, Ari!
Damn.
Yeah, the one Eggman... There is, one Eggman voice that I, will, currently refuse to be, to accept as a, I am the Eggman, redeem voice. Mostly because I need to listen to more of it before I can comfortably do it. Because I've heard so little of him. And that is, Brian Drummond.
Okay.
From, Sonic Prime. He's in that show so little that, I can't remember how he sounds. I've only seen the first season, and from what I've heard, seasons 2 and 3 just get worse and worse. So I haven't been inclined to check out anything past season 1.
Look, I like Look, in that series, I like Wild Thorn and I like Mangy Tails because Mangy Tails is adorable.
Yep. Also, speaking of AU stuff and mostly just so I can kind of have this as a segue to something that showed up in my video feed today.
Okay.
It's a mod for Sonic Racing Crossworlds that is it's from the same girl who designed the Transfab Sonico.
Yeah.
Rogue the Bat, aka Femboy Rouge.
Yeah, I know who Rogue is. Now we just need
I was not aware.
now.
I was not aware of that being a thing, but it's now a mod for Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
Yeah, no, that Rogue has been a thing for a while.
I don't engage with a lot of. I can't. I say this about every fandom whenever it comes up. Also, hi, Ricking.
Yeah. Hey, Ricking.
But like I'm noticing this is a recurring thing where I say I don't engage with such and such fandom online. I don't engage with fandoms in general.
That's fair.
Like, I'm too nervous about like getting canceled for saying something that's viewed as the wrong thing, or like getting into spats online over stupid shit that doesn't matter.
I mean, honestly, the only way I know of this stuff is some of the stories that people do for different Sonic characters or whatever, like from Tails and Sonic Pals or Emerald Masters or whatever. Like, I like the stories that they do with all kinds of different universes. So that's how I of it.
Okay. Like, I knew about Sonico, but I didn't know about Rogue the Bat or the Tails one you said. The only fandom I am is Wynn's Dojo, and I'm already getting off of that, says Ricking. Haven't heard of that one.
Me neither. But no, there's Tails Co. There's Nuxie. There's an Amy one named Jamie, I believe it's called, if I remember correctly. And then there's a Shadow one called Shady. And there's even an Egg Madam, and that one is cursed.
Sounds cursed. I want to see it.
Yeah, it is very, very, very cursed.
You're making me want stop. You're making me want to see it more and more, just to see how cursed it is. You know, I love consuming cursed stuff.
I think the best way you're gonna be able to see that is from I think Speedy Blue's channel, because they somehow incorporate that character into some of the shorts.
Ricking says, basically a channel focused on stick fights from multiple animators. It's nerd talk you don't need to know, guys. You're saying this to two nerds.
Oh, okay. I think I know what Ricking's talking about. I think I know. I know, but like, I didn't bother to get like too into it.
Poison Fog is such a bitch in this level.
The Poison Fog is fucking cheap.
Yeah, especially because a lot of places, like, if you land there from a missed jump, you're just not gonna be able to get to safe ground from it. Like I just did.
It also doesn't... It also... What difficulty are you on, by the way?
I'm on normal.
Yeah, in Paladin, it's two or three times faster on your health.
Yeah, because this is one of those games where the difficulty scaling is just like, everything hits harder.
Yeah, and, basically Paladin is like, hey, do not touch the fog or you'll be dead, like, instantly. There's no chance.
Ricking says, by the way, I always think all of Castlevania was in castles. I was a fool. Even putting aside Lords of Shadow, there's which is its own continuity. There are plenty of Castlevania games that have areas outside of the castle.
Yeah, Castlevania 2 was one.
Castlevania 2 doesn't
4,
even have a castle in it.
It technically does. It's just the castle's still in ruins because Dracula was not revived, at least not fully.
He came out half-baked.
Pretty much, yeah, because he needed the blood of Simon Belmont in order to become complete, and Castlevania 4 doesn't take fully in the castle because you go through a haunted stable, a cemetery, an underground waterway.
Castlevania Chronicles also doesn't fully take place in the castle.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
It has, like, caves and waterways and stuff.
Yeah,
Haunted Castle
Dracula
barely
X,
spends any time in the castle.
only in like the third through final stage. Dracula X doesn't always take place in the castle because you have to go through a burning town.
There's like a pirate ship too.
That's in a painting in the castle, by the way.
Yep.
And Castle 3 doesn't go always through the castle. Like, there's a lot of Vanias that explore outside of it, and I wish they did that a lot more. Like with 4, it's like they show you like your path to the castle, but then as you get to the castle, there is a second map. And then it's like, okay, now you got all of this to do. And that's what I love about it, because it's like you go through a haunted stable, you go through a cemetery, and you get to see everything, like all the details in the game.
It's time to Symphony that night. Nah, we're not doing Symphony of the Night just yet. We need to finish Saturn Symphony of the Night and then do a proper Symphony of the Night playthrough.
Yeah, we're practically done with Saturn version. It's just we need to get the last few pieces of Dracula.
We need to get the pieces of Dracula in general, because we left off right when we got to the Reverse Castle.
Yeah, because we got one of the pieces, which is from the giant vampire bat.
Yeah, I think. I'll have to double check the VOD.
No, we did. Because we ended on the outer castle wall.
Okay. Fire Pinnacle.
Necromancers have used this.
Oh boy.
Necromancers, also known as people that really like to kiss you on the neck and give you hickeys.
Legions of zombies have divided.
I thought that was just vampires in general. Vampires are just goths who are really into neck biting.
Traveled here without meeting death.
You can't see the look I'm giving you right now, but it's a look of vacant stare because I don't have full face tracking for this model yet, but the look I'm giving you IRL is like, I'm giving you the stink eye.
Smiling.
I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
Mostly because that is racist, my friend. I am half vampire. That you are speaking ill of my people.
Our paths cross once more.
And Dracula, and lest I forget, the one vampire that almost speaks to all of you calls my kind a miserable pile of secrets instead of a human. So it's even. So it's even.
Let me enlighten you.
I forgot. I can't believe I forgot about this fight. It's one of the coolest fights in the game, the pan fight.
Yeah. I'm trying to be racist. I was trying to make a joke.
Yeah, I know.
Did I really offend you?
No. I just say it for the bit.
I
just say it for the bit anytime people make negative comments or generalizations about vampires.
I mean, I do the same when others make fun of humans. I mean, Dracula's not wrong. We are miserable piles of secrets, but you don't have to rub it in.
Not all of them are miserable piles of secrets. Some of them are quite content being a pile of secrets.
Uh-huh.
Meaning they're not miserable.
I know. Anyway, yeah, awesome fight, and one of the which that, in my opinion, proves that you can get excited about a boss fight in this game and not be drowned out like Carmilla is.
Yeah. Also, just Pant's design for this fight is so cool.
Oh, hell yeah. Doesn't he have, like, the bladed wings or something?
He has the bladed wings. He has the full suit of armor with the tusks coming off of it. And he's still got like the goat legs.
Yeah, it's basically like a fallen angel, like archangel-esque armor. I love it.
Yeah. This is also, from what I've heard, a fight that will rip you a new one on Paladin.
Oh, yeah. Especially since the fact that, to block his attacks, the timing window is just, like, a split second. If you fuck up, that's it. So this guy likes to punish you for using holy or shadow magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, you're gonna have to try and figure this one out, Chief.
Not just that he punishes you for using light or shadow magic, but he takes it from you for the first parts of the fight.
Oh yeah, definitely. And in my opinion, from here on out, all the bosses on Paladin will up you. It doesn't matter like what your health pool is at. One combo can instant kill you.
Yep.
If you're not careful.
Also, it's, you know, the closest that this game has to a mirror match, which I love those in character action games where you get to fight someone who has similar powers to the hero.
Pretty much, yeah. And in Castlevania, it's difficult to find matches like this because it's either the doppelganger has like sort of a better loadout or if not the same loadout as you and you could easily cheese it. This one, not so much. You cannot cheese this fight. You literally have to think. Like, you have to think on your feet in this fight, and you cannot, like, cheese the battle. Like, this fight tests what you've learned.
Yeah. Which, a good boss fight should always test what you've been doing up to this point.
Pretty much, yeah. And in a way, like, as punishing as this fight is, it's a good balance. It, like, tests how reactive you are.
Ricking says, looks like a Saint Seiya type of shit, what the fuck. Genuinely might be a reference to Saint Seiya. This was made by a Spanish studio.
Yeah.
Sacrifices.
Yep.
In order to find redemption.
I'm sad, though, that Pan has to die.
I did not want this. I did not ask for this.
Blood must be spilt for this path to be opened to you. I accept.
Gabriel, I am...
Can you accept?
Gabriel, we Belmonts do not accept... We do not ask for this fate, but we're given it.
Ricking says, I just want to mention, I saw some clips of Maria on YouTube. She and Richter made me want to play the games. I'll never forgive Netflix for what they did to Maria and Richter, and I haven't even played the games. Haven't seen anything past season 3 yet, so I can't comment on that.
I've seen it. All I can say is I love what they did with Richter's powers in the anime, and a little bit of Maria, but I can understand the people's complaints about it. But no, Maria is a very fun character in Castlevania in general, and Richter is almost everybody's favorite.
Yeah. He's one of the main Belmonts that represents the franchise, which is why, like, you know, other than Simon, he was the other Castlevania rep instead of, like, Alucard or Sypha or any other Belmont. Watch like they had an Echo fighter that's an Echo fighter of Richter, and it's Leon.
Honestly, as much as Richter being in the game is nice and all, I kind of wanted Alucard.
Yeah, Alucard, I don't know how I feel about, like, I love Richter being in the game at all, but, like,
yeah,
I like that Echo Fighters are a thing now. But in the next Smash game, which we know we're going to get one, so many people are like, oh, Ultimate's the last Smash game. No, Sakurai's just said he always develops them as if they were the last one. Not that this is going to be the last one.
Yeah.
This place looks like bones, because it's the land of the dead.
It's pretty much like, yeah, we're near the end of the game.
But, like, if they were to add another Castlevania rep, please just make Alucard playable. Don't just make him an assist trophy.
Yeah.
And don't be cowards. Bring back his voice actor from the PS1 version of Symphony of the Night instead of Yuri Lowenthal. No disrespect to Yuri Lowenthal. Love him. He's not a good Alucard. He sounds too young.
Although I do enjoy the Palutena conversation between the two.
Yeah. Like
They're simple.
Like Alucard. This is my complaint about Yuri Lowenthal's Alucard, and this is from me as a massive Alucard fangirl. He sounds too young and full of life, as opposed to someone who's, like, older and kind of jaded.
His mind is tired.
Yeah. I just love the fact that he pokes fun at the fact that, yeah, Richter is simple, but that doesn't mean he's easy.
Come, my friend, just look further, and you shall see your Marie again.
Wait, to the people, actually, you know what? No, I will wait until after the fucking Titan fight.
Yeah, we're still not at the Titan fight. I forgot about this level.
God damn it!
When are we going to get to the Titan fight? I say in my best impression of that Millhouse line from that one episode of The Simpsons where he's like, when are they gonna get to the fireworks factory?
All I'm gonna say is fuck the Land of the Dead and fuck the person who created the Land of the Dead. God damn it. What a place to put the last fucking piece of the Lords of Shadow Mask. God fucking hell.
Not the Lords of Shadow Mask, the God Mask.
Yes, the God Mask.
That is canonically what they call it.
I know. I refuse to call it as such.
Especially because it's not really like the powers of God. It's just a mask.
It's just a mask with an ability that literally just...
Like, its powers are underexplained and inconsistent, as we'll see. Because, like, it's super powerful for some people and like completely useless for others. Like, for how much it's built up in the story, without getting into spoilers or direct spoilers, it is such a wet fart of a, like, oh, this is what the God Mask does. Because we see it doing better things before Gabriel gets to use it.
Look, all I'm gonna say about the mask is this. The monkey's paw, basically.
All I'm going to say about the mask is it needs more Jim Carrey.
God damn it.
Look, I'm gonna say this about the mask. It's a great Kanohi mask, and it's the great Kanohi mask of plot convenience.
It's the great Kanohi mask of disappointment.
Pretty much. Also, God damn it, Land of the Dead, can you please end?
We've barely been here compared to how long we were in Carmilla's area, and we already want to move on.
As much as Carmilla's area is filled with puzzles, I'd rather deal with that than the land of the dead. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, my friend.
You're gonna be dead serious?
You walked into that one, Nico.
Yes, I did walk into that one, and I'm gonna take responsibility for that one. I ain't a fucking coward. Oh my god. But no, like, I don't mind, like, Richter and Maria in Requiem. I'm not gonna say anything of the story due to spoilery, but like I can also understand why the story was a little weak. Then again, the anime is hit or miss, and I love the anime regardless, because Castlevania fan, like, even if it's good or bad, I do enjoy it. I'm just gonna say though, they did my boy Richter pretty well with his power up, basically. But season 1 and season 2,
God damn it, Chupacabra!
Season 4 was peak. Is that fucker back again?
Yeah.
Damn it, Hideo Kojima, get over here.
So, let me get this straight. The Chupacabra, something from Mexican folklore, is in fucking Europe.
Yes. Yeah. Technically, also, it's weirder. They don't call it the Chupacabra. They call it the Chupacabras.
Yeah. And the fact that it's also voiced by Hideo Kojima.
In the Japanese version, at least.
I'm still calling him Hideo Kojima. You can't fucking tell me not to.
I can. You won't listen.
Of course I won't listen.
All he does is show up to pad out the length of the levels he's in. By stealing all your equipment so you can't just get past him.
Yeah, it's so fucking... I forgot, did he take away your wings too?
Yes.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yeah, so let's just put him in the D&D campaign and take away everybody's equipment and weapons.
The only thing he doesn't take away is your whip upgrades.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the Fleamen are for. Except we beat them to hell before they actually get a chance to do so.
We've sent at least 3 Fleamen into orbit. Fuck that voice. Okay, yeah. Real talk. Okay, real talk. Every time on Gaia, this one person I used to hang out with would always mimic that voice perfectly. It pissed me the fuck off. I'm like, stop it.
Over here.
God fucking damn it.
Okay, I have a new rule now as a DM. If anybody of you motherfuckers tries to do that to me, I swear to God, I will make your lives a living hell.
Hey, look at the part. Here's, I will, Scout's honor here, Nico. Scout's honor, I will not be doing that to you.
I appreciate you.
I can't say anything about the rest of the party, but you at least know that I won't do it.
Look, here's the thing. I know Stream Host is going to fucking do it. And if Bert gets his hands on the voice, he's definitely gonna fucking do it.
Scout's honor, I will not do it. Joke's on you, I'm not a scout.
That's why I said I know you're gonna fucking do it.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid.
Granted, I'm not a scout anymore. But I was at one point.
Fair enough. But no, seriously, this fucker needs to get fucking punted. I'm sorry, this guy needs to get punted.
Yeah, just, basically, like, honestly, the Fleamen should have been replaced by these little fuckers. Like, we just, shot one of... Well, you know what? The next time we run into one of these little fuckers, or one of the Fleamen, just make that one this little fucker.
You've already given me ideas.
There's a thing in Lords of Shadow 2, which is one of the few things I will praise Shadow 2 for that involves the Chupacabra.
Yeah. Yeah,
because it's like they knew, they understood the assignment. They heard how much people hated the Chupacabra segments. They were like, okay, we'll give you some cathartic satisfaction on that.
Yeah. I will say this though, one of the coolest abilities the main character gets in that series is what replaces the holy magic.
Yep.
That is the most, I love it. Oh my god.
It's supposed to be like a maze or something like that?
You have to redirect the beams.
You have to be, it's basically a light beam puzzle.
Yeah. Now destroy the other heads. And you have to have a dark crystal to activate each beam source, which means, good thing I came in here with a dark crystal already complete, otherwise I would have to gather pieces of it. So I have to take the dark crystal out here and put in another one of them. And if I use it to summon the Desire Demon, which there's literally never a point in this game where you should do that, even though that is one of your core abilities, it would just pad out the length of this puzzle even more.
I'm just gonna say this right now. The Desire Demon, although being a screen nuke, 85% of the enemies are healed by this fucking thing. Which makes it a completely useless sub-weapon.
Yeah, it's a screen nuke that is not something you want to use because of how rare the ammo for it is. And how situational it is, and how it doesn't help at all during boss fights.
It heals the bosses in general, and I'm like, no, I'm not touching that thing anymore. Like, if I'm using any weapons... Go ahead.
Oh, no, you go. You finish.
So I was gonna say the only weapons I used in this game against bosses were the fairies and holy water.
Only weapons I've been using against bosses are basically the daggers, just to give me some range.
Yeah, the holy water I like using because of its holy magic ability, which gives you a barrier. And then the fairy because and then the fairy if you use it with holy magic, not only does it stun, it explodes into basically like a holy grenade, and does damage in an area of effect.
The holy flashbang of Antioch.
Pretty much, yeah.
So basically, what you're...
Go ahead. No, I'm done.
Okay. So this fucker, from what I'm gathering by the voice, sounds like he's trying to do a very... It sounds like he's trying to do a very bad Yoda impression.
Yeah.
Well, he's trying to do Yoda speak, at least. Like, the whole, backwards talk.
Look, this is gonna sound bad coming from me, but it's basically Yoda if he got dropped off. And no, I am not sorry about that, because I hate this motherfucker.
He also never shuts the fuck up.
Yeah, so you two can understand, like, I'm kind of in the right with what I said about this guy. You
absolutely.
You kind of see my reasoning.
I just love how, like, the whole, short outside you are! I think, like, as he says that, the beam hits his little, his little base thing, and I'm just like, short of sight you are, asshole!
Look, I can already see Galavar just being like, alright, I'm using hold person, I automatically crit, I use all my divine smites to turn this guy into a pace.
And the DM allows it.
So that's 5d10 plus 5d8 plus 3d6 plus 4d12 plus 5 more d12. This thing is dead.
He's not dead. He's just like he hasn't been like here's the thing. He has not been killed. He has been destroyed.
Oh, he's dead? Bring him back. I ain't done with him.
All of a sudden, one of you guys just literally puts him in a cage and at the end of the campaign, we want to sell something. Oh, what is it? It's a pet. What kind of pet? Yeah.
And Calabar just puts him on the counter. It's like, oh.
We would like to make a donation to. We would like to donate a body to science. It's not dead yet, but we want you to cut it open and experiment on it anyway.
Yeah, right.
Oh God!
I was like, that's just something for Riku to do. You're like, I give it to Riku. It's like, hey Riku, we got a present for you.
I'm pretty sad Ferd's not here for this part because the Chupacabra fucking sucks. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry about it being saying that. It's basically Yoda if he fell off. I'm not sorry about that. You guys can hate me if you will. This thing deserves it. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry about what I said about this creature. I don't like him. I don't like him. He takes all your abilities, and then he taunts you, and then dumbass goes into the very laser that you're trying to use. Good job.
There's nothing but death before me. The fires of hell burn bright, and there is no escape. The Lord of the Dead sees all, and I am here, fighting creatures that resemble corpses. I hear the tortured screams of my brothers, and my skills seem useless against all but the weakest of the creatures. Just becoming focused requires extreme skill. Heaven help me. I fear I'm not up to the task. There's one of these scrolls you can read in this game that includes a reference to Portal.
Yep, and there's also in one of the Castlevanias there's a scroll that references the Mario brothers, saying that Mario's dead.
Yeah, it's in Mirror of Fate because that was originally a 3DS exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
There's also one of them. It's in either Mirror of Fate or it's in this game, and I just haven't read the scroll. That's a reference to the Angry Video Game Nerd.
It's the I think it's on the 3DS one. I think it's Mirror of Fate.
Because it's like talking about how he can't figure out how to progress, and talks about like, maybe I need to grab a red crystal and kneel in front of a wall and wait for a tornado to come pick me up, and it's signed Sir Rolf the Angry.
Yeah, it's Mirror of Fate.
Which is, reference to Angry Video Game Nerd's iconic review of Castlevania 2.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've been made fun of, people keep like either what a horrible night to have a curse, or like here's a red crystal, go kneel by a wall, and I'm literally like, fuck you.
Fuck you, Dio.
Fuck you, Dio. Fuck your mother, fuck your father, fuck your sister, fuck your goldfish, fuck your dog, not you, Dio.
Bounce on it, Dio, crazy style. Oh my god, I forgot about this day. I've forgotten about half the levels in the fucking Land of the Dead.
Oh, jeez.
I swear to God.
I thought the village section was longer than it was. I remembered the village being padding.
That our hero is more than a match for this.
And it kind of is, but like still.
So, gentlemen, question: we're never leaving the Land of the Dead, are we?
Nope.
And I wonder who
is
more terrible, our hero.
Who's the more terrible here? I'll tell you, the person who made this Castlevania, because hey, look at the Land of the Dead. It's a nice place to be.
Look, it's barbaric, but hey, it's home.
Yep.
I completely forgot about this boss too, and it gets a callback in This gets a callback in Lords of Shadow 2, doesn't it?
I believe so, yes.
Or at least design it.
Which boss is it? What does it look like?
It's this big brutish guy that's acting as the guardian of the gate.
Yeah, it's 2. It's either 2 or Mirror, one of the two.
Like I'm trying to avoid saying character names for 2, but
yeah.
Like design-wise, this guy gets a callback, but the guy that in 2 that is specifically calling back to the character they're specifically calling back to is Pan. you know,
Yeah,
Agreus.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That fucker who comes out of nowhere, but we're supposed to care.
So I guess this guy, you know, he's the guardian of the gate, so that makes him
The Gate Guardian, yes.
Oh my fucking god.
Gate Guardian, and just as useless as Gate Guardian is too.
Pretty much.
Because Gate Guardian's actually a really shit card to try and build a deck around.
It's way too much. They have support now. It's way too much work for a 3,750 point beat stick.
Like, it's not just that for the longest time it was hard to name search the cards needed to summon it. It's also that it's all that work for a relatively weak boss monster.
Yeah, well, I mean, back when it first came out, it was hard to fight. But at
It was also hard to summon when it first came out.
That's what. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when you could easily just summon a Blue Eyes or Black Skull Dragon was even easier to get out there.
Hell, even as mediocre as Red Eyes White Dragon has proven to be throughout the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Back then, it was still a better boss monster to pull out than Gate Guardian.
Red Eyes White Dragon, you said?
No, I said Red Eyes Black Dragon.
I heard white. You said white.
I heard white.
I said black.
Yeah, okay. Well, we heard white, so it must have been a Freudian slip.
Look, I've never claimed to be a cunning linguist, except for all the times I have.
You're and the sad thing is, your character is the one with the highest charisma out of the group.
Highest charisma, lowest intelligence.
Unfortunately for you, the rogue and bard silver tongue comes from their charisma. Try again.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm saying I'm good. I have Riz. It doesn't mean that that I'm smart about the stuff I say. I don't have the smartest talk words. I just have the most convincing talk words. I appeal to their primal instincts.
Fair enough. I mean, you could always be Gaston.
With my raw sexual energy.
Look, at least you're not. Look, at least you're not Gaston, okay?
I don't eat 4 dozen eggs every morning.
Look, you know, apparently, her Riz is so high that even Mandy is believing it.
Yeah. Look, that's what happens when you max out the slut stat.
The best part is I haven't even maxed it out. The best part is I haven't even maxed it out. That's just how powerful I naturally am.
Pretty much, and yes, it is called the slut stat in D&D communities. I am not sorry for what I've said, because that's what a lot of people refer to it as. It is literally your talking ability, your likability, and your fuckability, as well as able to risk somebody in the bedroom. There's a reason why bards run that. Is the reason why bards and rogues run the stat. Also, Amber and Mind Sorcerers, but we don't have to talk about them.
Seriously forgot all about this dude. And I'm going to forget about him after I finish this, too.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just judging by his helmet, I'm thinking, like, either one, he has a long-ass trunk, or two, he's basically a British plague doctor. One or the other.
Or 3, he's got a Jay Leno chin.
Oh, God.
That's hilarious, actually, because a couple weeks ago, my professor mentioned the Jay Leno chin. And she's only, like, maybe, like, 4 years older than me. So she mentioned it in class, and it was hilarious, because, like, she said, it's like, I highly doubt any of you will know what I'm talking about when I say the Jay Leno chin. And I was just like, I was snickering, because I was like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't know if you guys know about the Jay Leno shit. Joke's on you, motherfucker.
Joke's on you, motherfucker. I am Jay Leno.
Like, she saw me, like, you know, snickering and, like, actually nodding with everything she said. It's like, oh, yeah, Jay Leno had, like, this, like, proportionally huge chin, and everyone made fun of him for it, and then I was just like,
You know what? You know what you have to do now, since you have found someone who shares your mutual interest in Jay Leno, right?
No.
Introduce her to Gray Leno.
The sad fact is that I am no longer in contact with her. I mean, like, I have her school email, but that is it. I am not going to bug her about Gray Leno. But I did give her my card so she can follow my exploits on social media if she so chose. More so just to, you know, network out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last, if I remember correctly about this boss, he's just a big ass fucking health shield or whatever.
Yeah.
Piggyback.
Get on his box.
Get up on the Hydra's back. Get up on the Hydra's back.
A damage sponge is what Cloud is saying. But yeah, that
damage sponge. Yeah.
Thank you, Cloud. Yeah, thank you, Cloud. I was trying to figure out the words for this guy.
Oh god, he has
the term you're
phases too.
searching for is
HP sponge.
No. I believe the word you're searching for is damage sponge. The word I'm searching for, I can't say. There's preschool kids behind me. Not really.
Getting kind of tense, aren't you?
There's no tents around here for me to be in.
I am giving you right now.
That's
I
payback.
cannot describe.
That's payback.
Yeah, I know. I got two things to say about that. One, well paid. Two, you're an asshole.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Hey, don't go making fun of Kingdom Hearts.
That's what the get up on the Hydra's back was a reference to. The Hydra fight in Kingdom Hearts 2. Where there was this meme.
Also Hercules.
In the Hercules world, Phil constantly shouts at you to get up on the Hydra's back! And it became a meme.
It was also in the Hercules movie.
Fair enough. I never experienced it, but I do think I've actually seen the meme in action. So, yeah, it's just.
I finally remembered how I'm supposed to finish off this boss. It's just, I have to weaken him to where he's stunned first, then go over to that flashing thingamafucker over there and open the furnace and then kick him into it. Otherwise, we'll be stuck in endless loop.
Pretty much, yeah. We gotta put him in the easy bake oven.
Fun fact, there are easy bake ovens that had to be recalled because they placed the heating element too close to too close to a part of the door where the kid would stick their hand in and would make it so they could get pretty severe burns pretty easily.
I'm sorry, I'm just reminded of some of the idiots in my elementary school that dared each other to put their hands inside of an easy bake oven, saying like, "Hey, this doesn't hurt at all," and I'm like, "No."
Well, if you want to talk about burning one's hand, it's like that actually happened to me earlier today.
Oof.
I was.
Want to talk about serious burns in general? I got one.
Oh god. JKR.
I was making some habanero oil for tomorrow, and like literally all it entails is just heating up some olive oil in a pot and then frying up some habanero peppers in the hot oil. Well, my dumbass let the oil sit for too damn long on the stove. So when I placed them the peppers into the oil, it splashed, and of course some of the little oil droplets hit my hand.
Oof.
The oil droplets.
Oh my god.
I had to.
You're fine. There was one time I made ramen, and I was bringing it down to my room to have just to like listen to YouTube and eat lunch. All of a sudden, I misstepped on one of the steps, caught myself, but then the scalding hot water hit my chest and it left a scar.
Ooh.
So I was like, wow, okay.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, but got battle wounds now, and I'm just like, yes, when my dumbass spilled the hot water on myself.
I've got a battle wound on my right ankle from when I got a severe burn off my dad's old motorcycle that he then promptly got rid of after I got said burn. I was getting off the motorcycle and my ankle made contact with the muffler and it burned me real bad through my jeans. What made it worse was that my dad basically convinced me through sheer intimidation factor to not tell my mom where the burn came from. Even though it was severe enough that I had to miss school for a while because I was in too much pain.
When this happened?
I was in middle school. I was in like 6th or 7th grade.
Oh wow, still pretty young then.
Yeah. And it's not as noticeable now, but there's still some discoloration of the skin in that area from where the scar was.
To be honest, I've never even noticed it.
Well, yeah, because you're not usually looking at my inner ankles.
Well, okay, I didn't know it was the inner ankle, but even still, it's just like, because it's like I know you tend to walk around in shorts a lot when I was visiting, so it was just like I just didn't notice a scar or any sort of discoloration.
Yeah, it's nowhere near as noticeable now, but I can still see it's like a paler patch of skin than the rest of the skin in that area. Because it formed like a huge blister.
Oh, thank God we are done with this area.
Yeah.
Let me guess, there's another fucking stage.
Necromancer's Abyss.
So it begins. The Necromancer's Abyss lies at his feet.
So, I'm guessing, Mandy, it was, that was not simply splashtastic.
There is nothing but hate in his heart.
I know what she's referencing, goddammit.
Who have made him do terrible things.
Fucking Deep River Water Park.
Now, reap the whirlwind, scions of death, for comes the Prince of Darkness.
I miss those old commercials, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I do too.
I was going to say, reap now, scions of death, for comes the Prince of Darkness. Didn't know we were getting Ozzy Osbourne appearance in this game.
God damn it. Wrong Prince of Darkness.
Like, I technically already know who that's referring to and who shows up at the very end, just because
there's been hints throughout parts of the narration and dialogue. It's just hints that you're going to miss on a first playthrough.
Yeah, but Ari here has already shown me that, only because we were looking at voices for certain characters.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess you know the fate of... will not be
he
said.
knows, but we're not going to talk about it for the sake of the chat.
I know. Also, I think this is, the theme that's playing right now is Belmont's theme, I think. I don't remember this track that much.
Okay, I have to look at this, note. see what the fuck the puzzle is. There's a message that appears frequently in Necromancer lore, sometimes referred only as the key, which seems important to their domains. The 4th week of the month of the Virgin, the shadow will be more powerful than the light, and the path to the abyss shall be revealed. I have been waiting for that day for months now, but time seems to have frozen since I arrived. 4th week of the month of the Virgin. So, that is... Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to figure out zodiac signs.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks for not giving me a visual cipher for this!
Look, I suffered through this 4 times. Have fun.
So you need the crest of Virgo,
I need the
right?
crest of Virgo, and they don't give me a visual cipher to tell what the fuck Virgo is.
I will quickly look it up, and I will let you know when you hit it.
Come forth, Lore Master. Tell us your wisdom.
Let's see. See the image. Pulling it up. That's horribly small, but I will fill in. Okay.
But if I remember correctly, after
I'm just
this is
gonna brute
probably
force
the
it.
Titan.
No need to look it up,
Virgo
I'm
is,
just gonna brute force it.
I was gonna say Virgo's the mark of a mermaid. Oh, there's a mermaid mark in there that's...
And that's Virgo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is the only stage left aside from the Titan and the final. I hope to God I'm remembering this correctly, because God forbid I hate the Land of the Dead. I'm tired of the Land of the Dead. Like, if people are gonna say, like, oh, this place is annoying and hard, motherfucker, walk the path that we walk.
Come on, let me see the image. Okay, I take it back. Virgo looks like a fancy M.
Yeah, I've got that selected.
So you're right on that point.
This is why I don't dabble in necromancy. Too many things to remember.
I am just going to force this because I no longer care.
I agree! God forbid. How many of these do you have to do, if you remind me, please?
Like, there's 3 slots that I have to shuffle between. I have to line up the moon and the sun.
You take everything that seems like fun.
There we go. I brute forced it.
And then you're done.
You know what? My memory of the Chowder theme is just this shitpost video that was taken down for some reason. Where it's just, you take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon.
I remember that, yeah. You take the moon, and you take the moon, and then you take the bitter. Fucking Majora's Mask moon shows up. Oh god.
No, this was like, it's played to footage of. Yeah.
I know what you're saying. I'm just making an inner joke inside my head.
Okay. I thought we were talking about 2 different videos. Oh boy, another puzzle.
Fuck!
Okay, well, what's this one require? Because depending on what it is, I might be able to help you solve it.
Let's see. Let's say you, Sir Knight. Probably not much, because you're dead. Colors are movements. That was what the witch said before bringing me here. At first, I didn't know what she was talking about, but now I'm sure that is related to the tiles in the ground.
Oh, God.
Okay, yeah, that I have no fucking clue.
I think it either... If I remember correctly, that has something to do with your holy and shadow magic. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's the one where I have to like move it along the. Okay.
Oh lordy. Honestly, I say we should look up a guy.
No, I know what I have to do. It's just I need magic.
Yes.
So I was right. It has to do with Holy and Shadow.
Yeah, it's more so like I am running out of magic. I need a refill.
Yeah.
No, I don't even need Holy and Shadow magic. I just have to figure out how to what makes things move where.
God damn it. We are almost done with this fucking shit and this bullcrap.
See how this goes. Oh, I see. It shows arrows on screen. That's how I figure it out. I missed those the first time. It shows arrows on screen when you punch them in. Yeah, I just have...
This is why I wish I had my vision, so I could at least try and help out.
Well, we know what we're doing now, I think.
Yeah, I do.
I know, but I'm just saying in general with some of these puzzles, I feel like I've been kind of useless throughout this journey.
No. I don't expect people to, like, you know, quote unquote pull their weight or something like that. Just being here for the journey. Enough.
Yeah. Like, I offer to help if I happen to know something, but
yeah.
It was just on a special case that I happen to know something about the Virgo Zodiac bullshit thing, only because I know what, like, I have a table that I can look up real quick.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, in terms of, like, a lore master to this series, I feel like I haven't really been that much help lately. Well, in terms of being a lore master, but, eh.
Open the gate.
I think we got it.
Are we finally out of this hell?
Not quite.
Out of this hell and into the other hell. What the hell?
Yes, the 9th circle of torment.
The 10th circle of hell, which is just the bit from Good Burger where Kel's character goes blubbity 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 on loop forever.
With the grapes in his nose?
Yeah, with the grapes in his nose. Look, I'm Grape Nose Boy! Blubbity 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 blubbity.
I hate life. Again,
Boy, I have to think with portals.
Oh, god damn it. Look,
It's okay. I didn't have to think very hard.
Yes. Love Castlevania, but Lord of Shadows. Oh my god.
When there's no room in hell, Gabriel Belmont shall walk the other hell. What the hell?
Oh, okay. Look, I'm just like, what the fuck?
This is all platforming and puzzles.
Now we need to see if you're good at platforming in a 3D platforming game.
A 3D platforming game that hasn't had much platforming.
Yeah. Pretty much what they had us do is just go through enemies like it's God of War, and then kill a couple of spiders along the way that helped us cross some paths.
Yeah, it's like when Yahtzee reviewed this game for Zero Punctuation back when it came out. He had a running joke because of how many games in that time frame were trying to ape God of War. He would always refer to it as God of War butt, and then whatever sets it apart. And for For this one, he said he had to amend his God of War but stamp because Lords of Shadow is like God of War.
Yeah.
Imagine God of War meets Lords of Shadow.
No, don't joke about that.
Who's joking? I'm actually curious.
But what I was going to say way earlier, when the discussion of Chins and Jay Leno came up, that I started, I'm imagining, like, next death, but oh yeah, we have to fight the Necromancers. That's what the point of this stage is.
Right.
Imagine, like, we get a death battle for, like, to determine who has the ultimate godly Giga Chad chin. Is it Jay Leno or is it Bruce Campbell?
Oh, God.
That's gonna be it. I demand, if we don't get Dr. Bees versus The Pain, that's my backup. Battle of the Chins.
Oh, my God. How many Necromancers are there again?
3? Technically 3, but we only fight 2 of them.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
A 1, a 2, a fuck you.
No, fuck you.
And I keep dying because I don't have enough health when I fight him. And I don't have enough magic.
Oh no. Are you forced into this fight?
Yes, it is required to progress. It's a mini-boss fight.
I know, I'm just saying, like, is there any chance you can go back and get magic, but no.
It's a skill issue problem right here.
Yeah, it's all skill issue.
Well, gotta get good.
Yep.
I'm, like, not being an ass here, though. It's like, literally, this is just one situation where it's like...
No, I know.
Is the issue.
Yep.
No, I know. Because, like I'm saying, is, like, best thing we have to do now is get good or we're not getting out of here.
And now he summons a bunch of mooks for me to be able to refill my magic. Thank you, Necromancer. Please don't romance my neck. I don't consent to that.
Oh my fucking God. God damn it. And here I remember necromancers don't really have that much health, yet here we are.
Okay, so the fairy's just refusing to help.
Bitch. Not
Okay.
Okay, light fairy works.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the normal fairy only works on basic enemies. Light fairies work as projectiles. Which is why I always use them.
He is dead. But can he resurrect himself with his magic? The answer is no.
Yeah.
Do not fucking joke about that.
Honestly,
There are some necromancers in D&D that can do this.
I'm just gonna say that, given the fact that these necromancers are in the land of the dead, these aren't necromancers. You know what they are?
Liches?
Liches.
These liches are bitches, what can I say?
Yeah.
The bitch lich.
The bitch lich with the unlichable itch.
At least they're not witches. Bitch lich
No.
witches.
Bitch lich witches eating sandwiches. How far can we get this? How far can we take this? I don't even know. I don't want to find out.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to find out. I'm just tired of the light.
You're fucking around, but you don't want to find out.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Why not?
You want to skip the find out part of fuck around and find out.
We're already in the land of the dead. We're almost done with this game's main story. And I'm just at this point, I'm just like, God damn it.
The best part is, we're probably gonna be able to finish the game, the main story of this stream. And then we'll have the 2 DLCs to do.
Right, the 2 DLCs, I forgot about that. Like, look, at this point, this would be me saying, I just want to go to play Layman of Innocence or Portrait of Ruin. I would have 100 times more fun with that.
Look. Use your aggressive feelings, Nico. The hate is swelling in you now.
I hate to break it to you, I've used up all my aggressive feelings back at the fucking, back at Carmilla. Now I'm just, like, fed up with life. Kind of fitting where we are right now.
You wanna know a brainworm
Nico,
that I just got from, the fact that we have to, like, teleport between, portals by, like, sort of jumping into a mirror? Not necessarily jumping, but you get the idea. I just thought, like, Looskadoo, we can too!
Whee! I swear to
Did you have a nice call?
Yeah, I did.
I swear to God, if we hear "Yoo-hoo over here," I'm gonna end somebody's life.
Oh, hi, Chupacabra.
Over here!
Motherfucker, I have my Morningstar whip right next to me. I literally have it in my hand right now.
Okay, we got more light magic. Still need more shadow magic.
Yeah, I think a lot of the shadow magic is at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, a lot of the shadow magic gems are at the beginning of the game before you even get shadow magic, let alone get the tools you need to get the gems.
Yeah, so it's just a matter of how bad do you want shadow magic, and are you willing to just search the stages for it?
I did get all the collectibles on my 360 playthrough.
Me too.
So I've done it before. It's just I don't have the patience to for stream. That would also make for some boring content as well.
Yeah, I'm also gonna say this, like I said before, it depends on how much you really care about maxing out your actual resources. Like, innately on normal, you don't really need everything maxed out.
Need to use the restroom.
Go ahead, we'll try and interchange chat.
Empty the bladder. We'll be here.
We'll be here. And you'll be waiting.
Here.
I was going to say during the Luigi's Mansion file select screen, I forgot to mention, if you wait on that file select screen, it'll say welcome to your mansion, and then the Y will be gone, it'll say welcome to our mansion.
Oh, jeez.
And then when you're trying to get out of the game by clicking quit, it'll say you'll be back and we'll be waiting. Oh my god. But yeah, we're almost done with this game. I love Lords of Shadow, but I also am like, god damn it.
You said we're almost done with this game for the past, I want to say, hour or so?
We are. I just underestimated the fact that how long the Land of the Dead is. Because like Ari, me and stream host, we basically tuned out this part of the level of the game. And it's just like, okay, we just got the Titan and the final boss. All of a sudden, what the fuck?
Like Johann Sebastian said when introducing himself, I am Bach.
Right. Oh, but yeah, Ari, yeah, you probably already heard like what we were talking about.
Yeah, I did.
Then.
I have wireless headphones
Yeah.
that I can take with me. So I
Alright,
stay
I was gonna
up to
say,
date and make sure you two aren't talking shit about me behind my back. If you're gonna talk shit about me, do it to my face.
Yeah, I was gonna say about. Go ahead.
Now, why would we do that, Ari?
Yeah, honestly, why would we? But no, I was telling JKR about the other little bit in Luigi's Mansion that I forgot to mention.
Yeah, I
was
heard.
the
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, when we load up the game on Saturday or Sunday rather, hang on the title screen and you'll not the title screen, the file select screen, you'll see it. And then when you get in, go to the pause menu, go to quit, and then you'll see the other thing.
Okay.
Like it is actually a nice detail.
Yeah, that was a thing in a lot of Nintendo and Rare games at that time, like late N64 era, early GameCube era, where like quitting would give you either a special message or like a cutscene. Like Banjo-Kazooie did that, Donkey Kong 64 did that.
Yeah.
Conker's Bad Fur Day kinda does that.
Yeah, Banjo-Tooie didn't. It just said game over when you quit. I was gonna say also, like on the pause screen for that, they had the black and white photo was basically like taken from the E3 Space World trailer.
Yeah. I also did some looked up some stuff, and it turns out a lot of the like fun facts about what was changed in development that a lot of us previously assumed, especially stuff involving like there being a time limit to the game, is not actually true.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the very least on the time limit factor, there was a time limit in the Space World demo, but that was not ever meant to be implemented in-game. It was just there to make it so people don't hog the machine the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of this we know now because thanks to the Nintendo Giga Leak and also the more modern practice of people buying up old, like, dev kits for, retro consoles and dumping the hard drive contents of them to see if there's any, like, beta builds of famous games or, like, canceled games we didn't know about on them. We know more about planned development stuff for, Nintendo games in particular, because, we can play those betas now.
Yeah, because one of those was the whole thing at the end of that was supposed to be like a game over thing where Luigi looks like an undead zombie. That was just to entice people to play the game. It wasn't even a game over screen.
Yeah, it wasn't a game over screen. It was just part of a trailer.
Yeah, pretty much. For the longest time. Okay, you said we killed 2 necromancers. I'm assuming.
No, I said we have
more.
to kill 2. We've only killed 1.
Oh, okay. Because I assumed you said because we were fighting 2 at once. I did not know that.
No, we only fought 1 of them.
Yeah, what was going on was that that one necromancer or lich.
That one necromancer was giving me a hard time.
Okay, I was because you said 2 necromancers, and I'm trying to go off of like what is being said. So you have to forgive me for misinterpreting.
No.
No, you're fine. It's just I'm just saying. It's like we're explaining the mix-up here.
Yeah,
I know.
Oh boy, what a day! What a day!
No, me too. Me too. At least I can say one thing. At least we're getting Lords of Shadow series out of the way. Because the other Vanias are way more interesting, in my opinion.
yeah. Moment-to-moment gameplay-wise, at least. Lords of Shadow does have a very interesting narrative, or at least parts of it.
Yeah.
In the earlier entries, it's just Lords
Yeah.
of Shadow 1 can be a slog at times.
It-
Yeah, there are
it-
parts
it
that
can.
overstay their welcome.
Which, by the way, I do apologize if I keep rambling on about different things.
Okay.
Those are fine.
Like, if I'm overdoing it, you can tell me to shut up.
I will tell you if you're overdoing it. Have I told you that you're overdoing it? The answer to that is no.
Shit out.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, that was a bad one on me, Nico. I apologize.
No, you're good. You're good. Like I said, I'm just self-conscious about over-talking and everything, so that's just my own personal hell.
I get you, dude. Also, yeah, that's right. Cough that sin out.
Yeah, believe me, I'm almost over this damn illness, because I've been, like, coughing all weekend since, like, Wednesday last week.
I don't, I don't exactly know how you resemble a, purple,
You said coughing, not coughing.
Okay.
No, I said coughing. JKR's right on the joke.
I heard what you said. You said coughin. You put an apostrophe. You put an apostrophe in place of the G at the end, thereby making it coffin.
I would make a joke about that, but at the same time, one, I'm not going to, out of respect of who you are, and two, that I am not going that low in terms of making a joke.
Look, all I'm saying is, I didn't hear no apostrophe.
Well, yeah, because you don't hear apostrophes, you read them.
Yeah, exactly my point, though. So how do you know that he put an apostrophe where the G is?
Because I read the subtitles.
What subtitles?
Subtitles!
That's right, you guys don't have that fourth dimensional ability. It's it's like how I can sometimes understand what people are saying, even if I can't understand their language or accent. I'm good at reading subtitles backwards.
JKR, she's crazy.
Yes, what else is new?
Crazy ones. They locked me in a room. A room with rats. Rats me.
Oh.
Crazy. I was crazy ones. They locked me in a room.
Oh, good.
Rats.
You know what? They're all crazy. Especially you. I worry about you sometimes.
Okay, but my response to being locked in a rubber room with rats. Rats! We're rats! We're the rats! Time to fight the second necromancer.
I am the big rat that explodes.
I'm the giant rat that makes all of the booms.
Wait, what? And then the whole D&D party takes 10d12 worth of fire damage.
Hey, Lich. Yeah, that's right. I'm calling you a Lich. How'd you pick up and fight with somebody your own size?
He is roughly Gabriel's size.
He is roughly Gabriel's size, but here's the problem. He has to stop fucking... No, he's being aggressive, actually, I'm thinking.
Yeah, he's being aggressive, and he's also summoning backup because he's a bitch. A lich bitch. As discussed earlier. He's a lich who's a bitch, but he doesn't get the bitches. He just gets stitches after I'm done with him.
I would say Grand Cross would work well here, but I don't think wasting all your holy magic is a good resource.
Honestly, this guy ain't worth it. He ain't got no res.
He went down easier than the first one did, anyway.
Okay, good.
I believe that's the end of the stage. Or, like, close to it.
Please tell me it is.
Gotta do some more platforming. My favorite.
Oh, yay, my favorite flavor. Platforming!
One of my favorite genders.
Oh my god.
If you want to know where I got the whole one, like referring to things that are definitely not genders as genders thing, one, it's a common joke in the LGBT community to be like, yes, like two things that are diametrically opposed, or like this one thing that's like a type of thing gotta be one of my favorite genders. And another is there's this old interview that Eminem did that Weird Al featured and parodied on one of the times he hosted MTV for a day. You know, those Weird Al interviews where, like, he edits it to make it look like he's interviewing the person, but it's actually made up of, like, out-of-context interview footage. And there's a part where Eminem is trying to say, like, talk about the genre of rap, and he calls it the gender of rap.
You can't see me right now, but I am, like, giving the whole dumbfounded blink thing. It's like... Sorry, what?
Yeah, the gender of rap.
Go ahead, sorry.
So basically what you're telling me is that Eminem can't fucking speak properly, or he doesn't even understand the concept of... Or he just can't pronounce genre, so he said gender instead.
I mean, hot take, this is from the same guy who, like... Everyone talks about Rap God's rapid fire verse being one of the most impressive deliveries of any rap song ever, but I'm like, half of it is literal gibberish when you look at the lyrics that is just made to pad out the word length with very simple gibberish words to make it sound like he can rap faster than he probably actually can. Because, like, the first part of it is like, I summa lumma dimma lumma, like fucking dimmadome, dimsdale dimmadome bullshit to make it sound like he's, like, spitting bars. I've never been impressed with Eminem. Hey, Incineroar fan, how you doing?
Hey, Incineroar fan. Glad to see you again. Haven't seen you in a while.
How you been?
Also, Lulu got me some cookies and cream ice cream.
I'm jealous.
Oh.
I'm out of ice cream. I ate through the last of it last night. It was, as a reminder for the flavor, it was, dark chocolate cookies and cream.
Yo, I got, Blue Bunny, cookies and cream.
I haven't had Blue Bunny in a long time. My go-to brands are either Tillamook or Turkey Hill.
Yeah.
Or Ben & Jerry's when I have the disposable income.
Yeah, I have never had Tillamook or the other one you said, but Ben Jerry's I have.
Nico.
Turkey Hill I've had.
What?
We're at the Titan.
You're lying to me.
We're at the
I
Titan.
don't believe you. I don't believe you.
So dark, so beautiful. He has.
Are we really?
Yes.
Are we finally done slogging through the dead?
Without pity.
The name of the stage is the Draco Lich.
You, Gabriel. What have you?
We finally get to the cool fight, and fucking finally!
But you have changed, my friend. Your quest is almost over. The dream is in sight. Now you must face death, and you must defeat it. The mask is a powerful device, and he who uses it can do anything.
Yeah, I've seen the mask. It does all sorts of weird stuff depending on who's wearing it. But especially if you're played by Jim Carrey. Less so if you're played by Jamie Kennedy.
Gabriel, you
Oh, God.
are the one.
But are you number one? Hey, da 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 da.
Oh my fucking god. But yes, we're about to fight one of the more cooler bosses of this entire game.
I didn't know Cooler was in here.
I'm amazed you've come this far. I have come to end this, sorcerer. By whose authority? What right do
By the
you
way-
have to judge me when so much blood has been spilt by your own?
By the way, JKR, you can totally guess who one of the final lords is, or whatever this thing is.
We are one and the same.
He just
It
said
isn't this guy. This is just another necromancer.
Not stop me.
Pretty much.
No, I will not stop you. Look upon me, hypocrite. Gaze upon glorious death.
So the Grim Reaper is what he's summoning.
No, but
Attack
the Grim
of
Reaper is the Grim Reaper is the final Lord of Shadow.
final lord. Yep, and he is summoning his pet.
His pet Draco Lich.
Yep.
Now you may be wondering, what the fuck is a Draco Lich?
A Lich that happens to be a dragon.
Yes.
You're half right.
And we are currently
You're half right.
on the Draco Lich.
Yes, we are.
Oh boy.
There's a reason why this guy is the final Titan. And before Lulu's character tries to do animal handling with this thing.
She's going to make it into a new pet.
Yeah, no.
We're not housebreaking it.
She's gonna put it in the stable with her alicorn.
That castrated somebody, yeah.
Incineroar fan says, "Quick, get an ice type."
This is fucking, honestly, like, at this point, we're dealing with fucking Giratina.
I mean, it's
Basically,
an 8-winged zombie dragon.
pretty much, and it's not just Giratina. It's a mix of Giratina, Darkrai, and Arceus.
Get up on the Hydra's back!
You joke.
He does joke. That's what he tends to do.
I know.
I
It's
fell.
my thing.
Hey, there is like no room for error in that QTE.
No, not. The Draco Lich is literally like, hey, how good is your reaction time?
Did you have a nice fall?
Yeah, I did. But I didn't trip. I fell for hours! Ooh, hours long time!
I have
My
been
fucking-
falling for 30 minutes!
I've fallen, and I can't get up!
JKR, why are you jumping without a parachute? It's kind of dangerous, isn't it?
Nah, not for me.
I'm just thinking, like, When you said jumping without a parachute, I just thought of something from one of I Teach Vader's Robotnik YouTube poops. I'm going to go skydiving without a parachute!
Oh, God.
But yeah, like, honestly, Nico, the thing is, I don't have to worry about, I do not really have to worry about, skydiving without a parachute, because at the very last second, I can easily, birth myself a second copy of myself, before I hit the ground.
There.
I dodged the beast's flames only to get pimp smacked by its hand.
Pretty much.
Right here, right now, Lulu.
I'm fighting a Dracolich.
Hydration achieved.
I'm just gonna eat my ice cream and just hope to God the Dracolich dies.
I'm trying to remember how all this fight works. Because again, haven't played this far in like 10 years.
I might be thinking of the LOS2 version, but I think you have to, like, either pull something out or stab him.
I have to drop down here first. I did not see that the last time I was up here. Ah, god damn it.
I mean, he is the final Titan for a reason.
This is a more obnoxious boss fight than the actual final boss is. That's the funny thing.
And it's one of the cooler bosses in the game.
Yep. It's a lot of platforming in a game that doesn't have good platforming.
I still don't see where Frieza's brother comes into all this.
Cooler than Frieza? He must be ice cold. No, that would be our father.
God damn it.
And the less said about Frieza's son, the better. No joke. Frieza does have a son.
Oh God.
He appears in the Akira Toriyama produced manga Nekomajin Z. His name is Kuriza.
What's his name?
Kuriza?
Yes. He looks like Frieza, but with a chestnut-styled head.
Oh.
You know what? I don't hold it past Dragon Ball Z to make its own fucking other things.
She's here.
Woof woof.
Hi, love. Welcome to fighting the Dracolich. Will you fucking die already?
Do you want help with this one or no, Ari?
No, I got it. It's just that I need to get my timing down.
Yeah. Like, we know how to fight the bosses, just the problem is, the boss is being a dick.
Yeah.
We also made the joke
So you know how to defeat it?
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, most of this is just janky platforming.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen this movie.
You just have to break the 4 seals on it. That's all.
Yeah.
It's getting to those seals that proves to be more challenging.
Yeah.
Actually, they're called magical runes.
Yeah, the runes. Also, Lulu, you did see me do this on Paladin, I believe.
Oh, I saw you did this.
Yeah.
It's been a while, but yeah. I remember how this one's a pain in the ass to deal with.
Well, yeah, because Final Titan plus actual pet of death itself. At least lore-wise.
Keep in mind, how long has this boss fight been going on, and I haven't been able to deal a single point of damage against it because I haven't gotten to its first rune yet?
Yeah.
Well, this is supposed to be hard, so I don't know what you want me to say.
I know. I'm just emphasizing this for the audience. Like, it's not necessarily that it's hard. It's that, like, if you get knocked off, that's a lot of backtracking you have to do to get back just to deal more damage to it.
Don't fall off, Ari.
Oh, I fell off a long time ago. Just look at my viewer metrics.
Oh my god. I was going to say, we made the joke about Vixie trying to, like, animal handle this creature.
Don't give your wife
that would be fun.
Do you honestly think I would give my players a pet Dracolich?
Yes.
I'm not that stupid.
It would be fun.
Yes, the nine-tailed fox riding on the back of a Dracolich, calling it Fluffy or something.
No, Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bones' wild ride. The ride never ends, fuck boy!
Oh, God. Now I just imagine the Dracolich speaking in that voice, just saying that as it flies off. No!
Honestly, I want to try and, one of these days I'd, like, love to isolate, this thing's roar.
Oh?
So that's 2 down so far. Just got 2 more to go.
Yeah.
What? Do you want to isolate this the roar, JKR?
Yeah, because honestly, it sounds epic. Like, I could probably use it.
It does. How long did it take you to do this, this boss, Love, if you remember?
First time or recent?
When you did this for the first time.
About an hour or two. Like, here's the thing, I get boss fight patterns pretty easily, and once I at least die at least once, I understand the pattern. But even I can agree the platforming in this game is jank, and you could easily, like, get screwed up even when you click buttons correctly.
All right. Into phase 2.
I'll say this though, the music for this fight is pretty good.
Oh yeah. Gabriel remembers they has the Seraph wings now.
Remembers he has a fucking
I love the
double
wings.
jump.
I love the wings on both.
Yeah, they look so cool.
Yeah. Plus it makes sense with his name because it based off the Archangel.
Yep.
Yep. Can we adopt one, Love?
A Gabriel or a Dracolich?
Dracolich.
Housebreaking it. if you guys look, I'll tell you what. If you fuckers in the D&D campaign manage to tame a Dracolich, you're naming it, you're housebreaking it, and whatever happens to the people in the town, if they fucking turn against you, that's on all you.
Phase 3.
I mean,
We're almost done.
I mean, if you could tame a CR25 fucking god tier Dracolich, go for it. I dare you.
Bet.
Bet. Oh no.
21.
21.
21.
Would you die already?
Technically, it's already dead.
Well, keep it
Yeah,
dead.
Dead ass.
Now you.
Dead ass not making this
So
pizza.
JKR. Now you know what us Belmonts have to fucking deal with. Now you share my pain.
Honestly, I'm just looking at this thing and be like, yeah, you're dead, bitch. Keep your dead ass dead.
Oh, the runes in its mouth. Oh, that.
Yeah, the runes in its
I
mouth.
almost forgot what the rune in its mouth.
And all
I'm
you
trying to remember what to do here. Please do not look it up for me. I want to figure this out through trial and error.
Yeah. And off she fires.
It keeps firing its laser at me every time I get into its mouth.
I'm a firing the laser.
Okay, I just have to keep wombo comboing the rune to keep it from firing its laser.
Yep.
And there we go.
Is it dead?
I think it's dead. If not, it's almost dead. It's dead.
Finally, on to the final boss.
Say that as
God.
falls over the edge.
And now he has green flavored power.
Yep. He's got the power of Sprite.
Sprite's clear though. I was thinking more like Monster Energy.
Monster Energy is tan.
Depending on the flavor. There's not really many green colored drinks as far as like soft drinks go. Like they have green packaging, but the drink itself isn't green.
How about Ecto Cooler?
Ecto Cooler? Yeah, it's Ecto Cooler.
It's kind of fitting too, because we're in the land of the dead.
In the land of the dead.
You did that joke already, Ari.
Yeah, I know. I made it twice already. It's called the Rule of 3.
You already did that joke to death.
All right, final chapter. Final fight.
And now,
Okay, boo, Nico. Boo.
Marie is waiting for you, my friend. She knows what you have done. She knows everything. Marie has hoped all this time that you would save the world, and here you are, on the brink of it. You stand upon a knife edge. She has kept faith in you despite everything. Now you must fulfill your destiny, and the truth will out. I will help you, old friend. I will be with you in this, your moment of victory.
You have unlocked the main character entry.
Uh-huh.
Sticks the landing!
Made it look badass. There we go.
3-point landing always looks badass.
Oblivion. Sempiternum. Demonis.
Demonis.
Now we have all 3 pieces of the mask.
Yep.
Rikanohi mask.
Congratulations. You have done well, my friend. I see you have united the powers. Excellent.
We can now end this, once and for all. Come.
Yes. Let's bring an end to this charade. Finally, it is time for the truth. Let us remove our masks.
Let us remove our masks as I put on this mask to show that this was truly a mask for my true self. It's irony, don't you get it? Shakespearean irony!
Yeah, so basically, obvious shocker.
You are the Lord of the Necromancers. The final Lord.
Now you begin to understand. Yes, Gabriel. It was
Basically, hi, Death.
the spell that separated the earth from the heavens. I knew this would force my brothers and sister in heaven to contact the Empire here on earth. The prophecy was their little ray of hope in the darkness. We Lords of Shadow, as you call us, have been impotent for far too long, fixed in an uneasy truce for many centuries, each possessing our share of the power, but each unable to have mastery over the others. Until now.
I shall be impotent no more. I have developed Viagra.
Constant truce between the three of us, each unwilling to concede or cooperate with the others. They were too blind to see the potential in the power we held. If only it were combined.
And when our powers combine, I am Captain Planet.
Probe the very depths of hell.
Oh, God.
Knowledge to acquire it. I fought hordes of demons and became strong. Then a force so vast and terrible entered into me, expanding my knowledge of the dark arts until it reached unimagined heights. All I needed was someone to restore the luminous power of the spirits according to the prophecy.
This is exactly why you cast Patrick Stewart to play this character, because he gives it his all.
Of course, I couldn't arrange
Pretty much.
suspicions that it was I who desired the power for my own. No, I used the prophecy as my cover. And you, my shining knight.
I will not allow you to stand in my way, Zobek.
I'm sure you won't. But you really have no say in the matter, my dear friend. I could quite easily kill you for your insolence. But fortunately, there is no need.
What do you mean?
The gauntlet will do it for me.
Yep. The gauntlet still counts as shadow magic.
As I told you, dark power is my dominion, forged in the pits of hell no less. There was just the small matter of the child and her protector. But you came through with flying colors. I needed your strength of will and courage to complete the quest, but I couldn't risk you becoming powerful. I needed to control you at the end, once you had murdered them. I knew you would never be able to challenge me whilst wearing it.
There are only two other people I could imagine playing Zobek, and they're equally as Shakespearean in their theatrics. The others are, Matt Berry and Brian Blessed.
Darkness in you, my friend.
I will say this, you know how else I could see Patrick Stewart doing a voice in Castlevania?
Yeah?
The opening to Super Castlevania 4, the text crawl where it explains the story. I would love that. Like, you have no idea.
Death were insatiable. You just needed.
Like he is made to narrate Dracula.
He's made to narrate in general. Dude's got an amazing knack for narration.
Understand?
Oh fuck yeah.
It was you who murdered your wife.
No! You lie! Bastard!
Search your soul, Gabriel. You know it to be true.
Okay, Palpatine, reel it in.
Reveal my charade. But it seems a false hope that even a killer such as you could redeem himself and save the world. Even the child, Claudia, could see her own demise at your hands, and yet she also trusted in you to the bitter end. Glorious, isn't it? God
Patrick Stewart plays such a very good death. I'm sorry.
Cold-blooded murderer. Beyond redemption, beyond hope.
Like, I legit forgot that Zobek was the final lord. Because I've seen this entire cutscene before.
Yeah.
Old friend.
The only reason why Zobek even won against Gabriel here is because that fucking gauntlet is encased with shadow magic, and that's all Zobek needed to control Gabriel. That was all he needed.
And to further the Palpatine illusions, he electrocutes him with Force Lightning. Except it's
Pretty
green
much, yeah.
flavored.
It's ecto cooler.
Yes. And here we go.
Hail, mighty Zobek.
Who's that? Who?
Don't you remember me? I came to you in the void. I granted you knowledge.
Oh, hi, Jason Isaacs.
Power that you.
Hi, Lucius Malfoy.
Surely you haven't forgotten. In fact, I planted the idea for this whole elaborate ruse into your tiny mind in order to serve my own higher purpose. I no longer need your assistance. The power is now mine.
No!
Hey, Satan.
Yeah, hi, Satan. Or Satan Isaacs, as Yahtzee called him.
Yeah.
One of the more weird depictions of Satan in his visuals, for this game at least, but, like, still goes hard, kinda.
Oh, fuck yeah. I love the fact that he's wearing, like, shadows as a robe. And he literally is, like...
Less as a robe and more as a loincloth.
Look, regardless, this fucker looks intimidating as hell.
I come for you. Before the end, you will bow down to me.
Like, honestly, I don't see this as Satan. I see this as Lucifer, and I know technically in some biblical depictions they're one and the same.
Yeah.
But I like to view them as two separate individuals.
From a purely
either
from a purely historical standpoint, the idea that Satan and Lucifer are one and the same originated from Paradise Lost, and then that became so ingrained in like Western Christian culture that it kind of got treated as canon, even though it said fucking nowhere in the Bible.
I will say this, though. Go ahead, sorry, finish your thought.
Just like how a lot of Christians view, Dante's Inferno as, like, the depiction of what hell is like, whereas if you look at it in the Bible, it's just a lake of fire, not like a plane of eternal torment and ironic punishment.
If you take it,
yeah. I will say this, though. I feel like, in a way, they combined both, like, the Satan and Lucifer thing for this character, because in the end, like, this depiction of him looks more like, Lucifer, whereas, Lords of Shadow 2, it's more Satan-esque.
Yeah, more monstrous in Lords of Shadow 2, whereas here, he's, obviously corrupted looking, but still has a look of beauty to him, whereas, like, Lucifer is described as being particularly good looking.
Yeah, and then... Go ahead.
Like, here it's like he literally is the fallen angel Lucifer.
Yes.
Yep.
But then Lords of Shadow 2, he looks, he resembles more of, like, how Satan would resemble the whole, like,
more like classical
monster.
depiction of Satan.
Yeah.
I love this. If I may, I love this part of the next this part of the scene. Like, this is my favorite part right here.
Okay, he's covered up more by the, like, shadow that I thought he was.
Yeah.
Initially.
Yeah,
so it's more like a skirt than a robe.
Yeah, it's an armored skirt, yeah.
Yeah.
I will love you more than
Love you more than he.
I actually tried to make a Gaia Online avatar based on this depiction of Satan back in the day before I met you guys. It's just the options were limited.
I was adored once above all others.
There's a black version of the red skirt that he has.
Yeah.
And like, that was an expensive item. That's
yeah,
what,
it was
like,
that everything was out of my
one.
price. Everything was priced out of my range.
That he cares about.
Yeah.
He loves you as he loves me.
Wish you, he loved me.
We have only to ask for forgiveness deep within ourselves and be welcomed back.
You monkeys don't deserve redemption. It is my divine right to rule by his side as an equal, or perhaps more than that.
Now that I know, you know, with my expanded knowledge of the 13, which is where, like, the whole reason for me showing this to JKR was, I could see this guy more as Liege Maximo than
honestly, yeah.
the Fallen.
You will die for your blasphemy.
Yeah, honestly, I can see that.
The Fallen was tricked into becoming the Fallen. Liege Maximo is the deceiver.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. This fight on Paladin, and I know I keep saying Paladin is difficult, there's one phase in this fight that will automatically kill you no matter what HP you have left, if you get it wrong. Like this fight in general tests how quickly can you swap between your magic abilities, and how well you know how to counter each spell. Because if you hit him with the wrong spell, he will get most of his health back.
And if he hits you, he'll recover some health.
Yeah, and on Paladin, if he hits you with the opposite spell, he just kills you. That's it. Like, that is it. Like, this fight is just like, either do it perfect or you fail. But yes, this is the final boss of the main story.
Yep.
And honestly, my all-time favorite version of this character. Because once we get to Lords of Shadow 2, you'll see how awesome this guy looks. And then when you see the actual final boss, you'll be disappointed.
But yeah, like, honestly, you know, I don't know if I could, like, really see Gabriel's voice actor being Megatronus, but I do agree with you, Ari, that, like, the narrative kind of really lines up with what, you know, what we basically know about the Fallen, due to, like, his whole, like, fall from grace because he basically killed his lover.
Yeah.
Like, maybe, like, maybe have, like, a, you know, distorted filter over him, as, you know, like,
there might be some parts of Gabriel in future installments that might make you think, maybe a little bit of him as the Fallen. I'm not sure. I'll leave that up to your interpretation, but I'm also desperately trying to avoid spoilers.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, you will, actually,
But definitely with a filter, yeah.
Actually, he will definitely be able to hear that version of him, at the end of the credits of the main story.
Yeah. I'm just trying not to say anything that would hint at it.
I know. I'm not trying to either. Like, I'm trying to hold myself back here.
Like, I think I know what you guys are talking about. But again, I understand. I'm mainly keeping my mouth shut because I'm like, I don't want to accidentally spoil anything for those in the chat that may have not played this game.
Seen this far, yeah. But I mean, overall, like, this boss fight is one of my all-time favorites in this game. Just for the fact that it really tests how good are you with every ability you have in the game, and how good are you with managing your resources.
Yeah. They do make it fair at the same time, though, because your magic infinitely refills.
Yeah, because you're revived with godly power. You have unlimited magic in this battle.
Yeah, they don't make it so you have to do the whole, like, build-up focus to regain magic thing. I credit them so much for that. I like how it's like they knock him down the hell. He's like, no, I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah, right? Plus the fact that never try to kill a Belmont, because they'll always get back up and try to just do what you did to them 10 times worse.
I mean, like Satan crawling out of the hole as it seals back. He's like, I didn't hear no bell.
Yep. I know. I'm just saying, with Zobek killing Gabriel, Belmonts don't stay dead. We get back up.
Die, Belmont. You think you can defeat me? Damn you, Gabriel!
Yeah, no, this is You joke about that. Sadly, our name dies out in 10,000 years later.
Yeah, that's when Kid Dracula comes in, and that gets weird. Something about Galamoth.
Yeah. Something about Galamoth, something about Time Reaper. We don't know.
Die, Belmont.
No, you.
Die, Belmont. Uno reverse. No! How could you?
Uno reverse.
Uno
Draw
reverse.
4. Skip
Uno
your
reverse.
turn.
Draw 4. Skip.
Stay back.
Oh,
Damn you, Gabriel.
I'm assuming he summoned the magic circles yet?
Yes. This is the second set of them they summoned.
Okay. Because he's like saying, no, stay back.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the final part of it.
I will BRB. Gotta go to the
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think you have to cross. Yeah, I think with that you just cross it with the same magic spell. If I remember, I'm trying to do like.
Yeah, this is the
myself.
second set of them that we've done. We're on to the final phase now.
Okay, like I'm not trying to backseat. I'm just trying to remember on my own memory. So I'm just letting you know. I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to quiz myself.
Okay.
Beat his ass down.
Okay, no, there are only 2 phases.
Okay, I was gonna say
I thought there were
like.
3.
No, I was gonna say like. I remember him saying like, "No, stay back." That means he's practically done.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We beat him.
I heard.
Your fate is fixed. Every man has the power to repent. I have faith in that. Forgive me. Forgive me. My God. I will have such much fun with your Marie. I will introduce her to such pleasures. Her soul will go only to him. Once I have finished with you, Angel.
Can we talk about how Gabriel's so badass that he put Satan in a chokehold after beating the shit out of him? And then prayed for his forgiveness? Like, for God to forgive him?
Dude, again, he is one of the more badass Belmonts. I will say that. He literally did not stoop to Satan's level. He literally just was like, no, fuck you. There is one thing that this game carried over from Lament, though, Ari.
Yeah?
The Vampire Killer Whip itself can deal with divine creatures.
Oh.
Satan being a god counts as a divine.
Okay.
So it also proves that the whip does not only hurt vampires, but creatures of divine and godly origins.
My love.
Life? No. I don't know about this. Why has my life been given back to me?
It is your fate. You have been given back what was wrongfully taken from you. To repent your sins. To make amends. You freed them all. You saved us all, my Gabriel.
I couldn't save you.
I knew I could not tell you, or despair would have eroded your resolve and everything would have been lost. I had faith in you, hoped that you would be strong enough to free the world, and you did not let me down.
She didn't want him to become the ultimate despair. Got it.
Yep.
Of your faith, your love. I am nothing.
You are a good man, Gabriel. You are as God intended, fallible.
I'm not going to say, but
things.
yeah, I find that hilarious.
As I love you, I see before me a man who has regained God's favor.
But I will say this: this is a very sad moment for him.
Souls of this world.
Oh, I know.
You have saved us all, and you have saved yourself.
Now for where I'm talking about, like, the mask is such a down.
Yeah, it's a monkey's paw.
It's not even a monkey's paw, it's just, it's inconsistently written.
The mask is a
Yeah.
device. It allows us to see through God's eyes.
Can it really bring the dead back?
Nope.
Yes. Look.
It can bring
Lets
them
you-
back, but
Lets you see me as though I were not translucent.
pretty much.
That's all it fucking does when Gabriel uses it. When Satan uses it, it's supposed to give him the power to combat God.
Well, I can actually argue that statement if you want me to tell you.
Is it because he's an angel and not merely a mortal?
The light is calling.
Partially. Creatures, humans aren't inherently good or evil. They're basically a purgatorial creature. Satan can use its actual power, because he's innate in magical energies and he's also a divine creature. That relic only allows humans to speak and see the dead, but they cannot have that power forever, for it's only fleeting. Which is why it's also a monkey's paw. Yeah, it can bring the dead back to life, but not in the way you're seeing it. It's different than just like physically holding or having on the same plane of reality. That's what makes this sad.
Yep.
And through that suffering, Gabriel learned the truth.
Yep.
Which, I'm gonna be honest, I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
And the DLC definitely explains more on that situation.
And now we are going to skip these credits because we have been at this for almost 4 hours and we have a post-credit scene to see. Thank you, Mercury Steam, for giving us the option to skip the credits.
Thank God, yeah. Honestly, I can see, if I had to have a voice actor for Atox, I would probably say Gabriel or probably Gabriel's voice actor.
So
or
Robert
Leon's, one of the
Carlyle.
two. Yeah, either him or Leon Belmont.
Okay.
All I gotta say is thank God we're done with the Land of the Dead. Oh my fucking God.
All I've got to say about this robot man walking into church is Jesu Domine dona eis requiem.
Looks nothing like the man, but I met him.
Bursting through the walls like he's the Kool-Aid man.
Here comes my other favorite line. My other favorite line coming up.
Yep. There's a dead Slogra there, by the way.
Yep. Ugh.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
Not gonna lie, I do love the castle design.
Oh, yeah.
Again, I'm a sucker for Gothic architecture.
Yeah. There's a reason that so many things use Gothic architecture as inspiration in media.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a castle, not actually a church, eh?
It's a church that is built from a castle.
Pretty much. AKA this timeline's version of Dracula's castle, aka the Castlevania.
Oh, hi, Zobek.
Bitch, why are you here?
Hiding place for the Prince. Don't you think?
Zobek.
Yes, old friend. It is I.
Where have you been all this time?
Out there. Amongst the living. And what of you? Why have you been hiding all this time? Gabriel.
Here's my favorite line.
You dare call
me that. Dracul.
Yeah, in this timeline, the first Belmont became Dracula.
No doubt.
Yep.
Once were. But alas, look at you now. A mere shadow of your former self.
Shadow, am I? What do you want?
Not gonna lie, Dracula Gabriel looks awesome.
Yeah.
Return. He is unlikely to welcome both of us with open arms. Don't you think?
And this is him when he's weakened.
Or you and I
Oh, yeah.
become his favorite pets for all eternity. It is time to get out of this wretched tomb you have made for yourself. Stop skulking in the shadows.
Bitch, get out here.
Don't you care that he will enslave you?
Bitch, he's afraid of me. I'm gonna do this shit like I'm from the Avengers. So yeah, welcome to modern times.
Like, I'm legit curious, like, where in the world this is supposed to
I can answer that. It's not a spoiler. It's just like a bit of lore detail that they have to do some reading up on.
I know.
Basically, they built a city around what used to be Castlevania.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is still in Eastern Europe.
Yep.
Okay.
So for all intents and purposes, Romania.
And I can free you of your immortality.
Okay, real talk. I really wanted to cosplay this version of Gabriel.
So did I.
Only for the fact. But the problem is, I'm self-conscious of walking around shirtless.
Same here.
But I would totally do. But I would totally do it.
So, Ari, you think that particular performance that Gabriel?
More so, like, we're going to see more of Dracula Gabriel with Mirror of Fate.
Yep.
Because the DLC is basically setting up how he became Dracula, I will say.
Yeah.
Like how he got his Dracula powers, and became a vampire. And then Mirror of Fate has him as just full Dracula mode, being a tyrant and loving it.
Basically, Mirror of Fate explains not only just his story, but the story of two of his descendants. One of which is Trevor Belmont, the other one is Simon.
Yeah. And Alucard's there too, because you can't have a Castlevania reboot without Alucard.
You can't. Also, one of the weapons I really want to do for the D&D is one of the most badass designs in this game. And Ari here, and stream host here knows what I'm talking about.
But that's the main story of Castlevania Lords of Shadow, and where we're going to end off tonight, because we have been going for 4 hours. I do not have it in me to do the DLC tonight.
Look, we've been, this whole stream has been, we're in the land of the dead. Are we there yet?
In the land? No.
JKR, question: What were your thoughts about the end of this game?
I mean, like I said, I've seen gameplay and the cutscenes, so it was like, none of this was like, surprising to me.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen, I've enjoyed it. I have always wanted to play from start to finish in this game. I just never actually got around to getting the game.
It goes on sale a lot on Steam, and your PC should be able to run it. This is a pretty old game.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the God Mask itself is not a very reliable item. If anything, it brings more sadness rather than joy.
We are going to raid. Let's see.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad we're not in the land of the dead anymore.
We're going to raid Dominic Bites, who is playing Telistro. Or Telistro.
Okay.
I've not heard of this.
Never, me neither. Well, that was fun.
And they have that they are making excellent use of their very boobalicious model by having the logo for something attached to the chest region of their model for, I'm guessing, some sort of sponsor deal. So so your eyes are constantly drawn to it. That's some genius marketing there, Dom.
Stream host.
Yes.
I had fun with this. I really did. I got one thing to say to you. We're not going through the land of the dead again.
No.
Fuck that.
We're done with the land of the dead.
Yeah, we're done with that shit.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you to my co-hosts for sticking through me with this. I'll see you guys on Wednesday with more Bayonetta.
Okay.
Go give Dominic Bites my warmest welcomes. Our raid message is going to be You sunt Dracul. If you don't know how to spell that, look it up.
Google's your friend.
Actually, no, it's not going to be that. It's going to be fuck the land of the dead. Raid message is fuck the land of the dead.
That was literally the gist of this whole stream.
Until next time, unpleasant dreams.
Hey, so long, Troy. St. Louis.
We're not going back to the land of the dead. Fuck that.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.